1, 2, 1, 2. This thing is indeed on. It's on like Donkey Kong. Let's go. Where am I? Right here. Hey, good evening, everyone. I forgot about 3. What am I, a Valve? What am I, Gabe N? What am I, Gabe N at valvesoftware.com? That's crazy. You should email me at gaben at valvesoftware.com for anything you may or may not need in Team Fortress 3. I'll guarantee I'll make it happen. I'll make anime real. Happy Big Friday, everyone. Hope you guys are having a nice Friday. How's your week? Was it decent? Did you have a good sleep schedule this week? I didn't. Weird sleeps. Weird. Even when I went to sleep a little early, I got to wake up like 4 or 5 hours afterwards. I just woke up about an hour or so ago. Maybe a little more longer than that. I feel like I haven't seen you in 2 months. 2 bloody months, mate. 2 bloody months. I think you're on something. Did you eat the bloody cookie Jeremy gave you? When was the last stream, actually? Was it Tuesday? Was it Tuesday? It wasn't for Wednesday, because Wednesday I ended up taking the day off, lying with a straight face about recharging myself. Hey, I did manage to recharge the day after. Then, and then I wasted it all in one day. And then on Friday, I also didn't have enough sleep, so had a nice hard day at work, and then a family dinner. And after a family dinner, you know the funny little gif that happens in RE4 where Leon aims a little rocket launcher at the ground and then becomes a mimir on the bed in the Salazar estate? That was me. Like 9:30 p.m. Aimed a rocket launcher at the ground and went off to dreamland for like 9:30, 10:30, 11:30, 12, whatever, like 3.5, 4 hours. Can't do the math right now. I can't. Anyway, it's good to see you guys. Hello, Bjorn. Hello, Ice Fox. You guys are having a nice one. Surely we were playing Kudo for the DS today. I'll be honest, Bjorn. Every single plan I thought of is demolished and cancelled, destroyed, and all your hopes are shattered. Just like every promise I make. I apologize. I'm sorry. I just booted up my PlayStation 1, my Super PlayStation 1 for the PC, and I don't know. Didn't even like you anyway. I just booted up my Super PlayStation 1 PC edition, and maybe we'll play some Star Wars Masters of Terrascasi, of course. I think your voice sucks, actually. Damn, my one redeeming quality. Damn. Hey, speaking of my voice, I was actually at yesterday. I have this laptop in my bedroom, like unlike my desktop, which is in the other room. So I use my laptop if I want to write anything, or if I feel like I don't feel like getting up to the other room to do whatever PC thing I need to do at that moment. And anyways, I have my laptop, and to that laptop, my travel laptop basically, is hooked up my travel mic and my travel headphones. And my travel mic is a bit of a different microphone than my usual one. It's a Rode microphone, a Rode travel mic. I forgot what it's called, but it's something Mark II. And I realized that if I come close to it, it actually sounds pretty good. Kind of like, I don't want to say ASMR mic, but it has that sort of quality to it, I think. Like being a couple of centimeters away from it gives you that sort of pretty close to a microphone feel, which you might get from an ASMR mic. So I figured, you know what the hell? I'm sitting at the laptop anyway. I'll give chatting at the microphone with an ASMR sort of feel to it a try. And so what I did was I opened up Audacity with a funny little audio recording program. I look retro? That's cool. Are you watching me on the freaking... Hello, everyone. Hello, Foxy. In case of emergency glass. Maybe I will. I gave it a try. Basically, what I did was pretty much unlike any ASMR that's out there. I'm super groundbreaking and cool like that, says the man who doesn't even listen to ASMR pretty much ever, unless I don't know, some VTuber I know is doing it, and I'll give it a listen, I guess. Digressing a little bit, I have checked out other like specific things that interested me. Like I wanted to see if there's anything funny like Wesker ASMR, and I found out that there is. If you go looking on YouTube, you'll find out there's a guy who does Umbrella-esque researcher studies you ASMR. You're the test subject. Which I thought, wait a minute, that's kind of fun. I like that. I want to be Wesker to people. Jill, I think it's time we made you blonde. RE5 is coming up in 2009, and we need to take care of it now. Wesker! Wait, that's Sheva. I thought you said liking villains was a bad thing. Did I say that? I don't think I said that. Did I say that? I don't think I ever said that. I have like a friend who is very much into villain characters, and he always plays as them in fighting games, but that's not a thing I'm against. Best is that guy with the Spider-Man mask using the cheese grater. Trust. Spider-Man cheese grater ASMR. That sounds interesting. I'm gonna look that up on YouTube right now. Cheese grater ASMR. Oh, that's real. Wait, I think that's... Isn't that the... Oh, I've seen that. That's the meme. Okay. Yeah, I know that one. Oh, I know that meme. That's cool. That's kind of funny. Nice reference. I like it. Anyway, what I did when I quote-unquote tested the ASMR qualities of my microphone last night, end quotes, was talk about The Legend of the Drunken Master starring Jackie Chan from, what was it? That's not 1977. It's Drunken Master 2. Are you gonna ASMR essentially? I'm not gonna right now, but I do have the recording I made last night, so I can have you listen to it. I think it's pretty funny. In a cosmic sort of way. Wow, Broken Heart. Maybe someday, maybe someday. They are releasing an indie pop stop motion. Slop motions! I'm just kidding. Stop motion movie on YouTube about a cute anime male and doing things. Hear me out. Okay. Wait, Drunken Master 2 from 1994. Bakugo ASMR. You're letting your preferences show. Aqua. Oh, this! I know this. It's a cute anime boy. How much are you willing to pay? What's in it for me, eh? What's in it for me? Greetings, interlocutor. Hello, Alpha, the little baby man. Welcome in. Thank you for tuning in. I'm Googling interlocutor. A formal term for a person who takes part in a dialogue or conversation. I like that. That's pretty cool. How do I pronounce that? Pronunciation.
Interlocutor.
Interlocutor. Hello, Greetings, interlocutor. Greetings.
Interlocutor.
Interlocutor. Greetings, interlocutor. Hello, good to see you. Well met. Good morning to you. Interlocutor. Offered him triple figure numbers and he still refuses to do my Sebastian Michaela's facial scripts. What do you mean by facial scripts? I even wrote the scripts myself. You have written nothing and sent me nothing. Damn, Aqua. One day even you can be even more British. I fear the day that might happen. I fear the bloody day, mate. I fear too. This is the funny anime moment where there's like a tiger and dragon and they're locking eyes and there's like a lightning thing between the two characters and they're like obviously I forgot what that thing is called. At least you are not in Birmingham. Birmingham is a f***ing shit. Oh, whoops. It sounds the wrong thing, but it's fine. But yeah, I guess that's true. Thank you for telling me that. Thank you for reminding me that I'm not in Birmingham. My love for Bakugo. Maybe I just like aggressive men. Interesting. The robot on your on or above your shoulder. Yeah, he's floating right next to me. Thank you. I also like Robuddy. He's a very nice buddy. Well, welcome in, Mash. Thank you for tuning in. You want to see his little arms pop out? Why is my thing is not working? Is it the wrong thing? Oh, there it is. There you go. Little arms. It's Butler's Day, not Flaming Day. My rabbit is named Buddy. Damn, that's so cute. That's kind of like an Arthur. The cartoon. It's called Arthur, right? Oh wait, his dog is named Pal. Never mind, my bad. Yeah, it's Arthur. The Aardvark. Aardvark! I always thought Aardvark is a surprisingly pirate-themed word. It sounds like it's supposed to be pronounced in a pirate type way of speaking, right? Aardvark. It sounds like that to me, anyways. He's resting his arms on your shoulder like in the meme. We're gonna have to kill this guy, speak Caswell. I know, Robuddy. Damn. Are you a true Ikemen without offering hot men ASMR? A true Ikeman. I like the singular version of Ikemen. That's pretty good. Are you? That's a good question. In this modern day and age. Look, I can have you listen to the ASMR test I did last night. Again, it's me talking about a Jackie Chan film, and the problem with the ASMR test is that it's not true. I don't think it's true ASMR. I tried slowing down. My first test was talking very fast about it. If I read you an ASMR script, will you do it? I will consider it. I will appreciate it. I will consider it. Is it gonna be Bakugo themed? Oh crap! I opened up my Chrome tabs. Destroyed. All good. I don't think I even do like a good Bakugo impression. I've never tried. I don't even know what he sounds like in English. I know what he sounds like in Japanese. Get Mog to do the Deku lines. I think I'm pretty good at doing the Deku impression, which is kind of funny. It's because you never go for the angst. Are you saying Bakugo is an angsty teen? You're probably not wrong, honestly. Is it specifically angsty? Or edgy? Or is that two sides of the same coin? Two bloody sides of the same coin, mate. Two bloody sides. Excuse me. I like how nobody's requesting me to... Oh, what up, Turtle? Welcome back. I like how nobody's asking me to show the ASMR test. Nobody wants to hear it. I think you're trying too hard to sound good, which is why you do Sebastian better. Sebastian. Sebastian. Too hard? I don't know, man. I think I'm using like a resting voice right now, and I don't even need to try hard at all. Since I'm just sitting next to a microphone, I don't need to do much. You should look in DMs. Oh no. Like a chihuahua with explosions. Yeah, that makes sense. Bakugo getting rage baited by everyone for 4 minutes and 19 seconds. Not one of those clips. I guess that's is that from the dub? Because I know what he sounds like in Japanese. Again, I would. Oh my god, that's yelling. Should I mute my music for this? It's like a random for YouTube. Didn't even bloody procure it for this stream in particular.
Hey, can't you even play something right, you idiot? Sorry.
Oh, I see.
What'd you say?
He screams all the time.
I could go next. I'll kill you.
I've seen that.
Oh, I see. I'll kill it.
Say!
Screams a lot.
What the heck? Right way. This sure sound tough.
Must be great workouts, though.
Stop talking like I'm not here. Hey, didn't you accidentally admit your parents made you take music classes when you were a kid? Well, that's perfect.
Really?
Awesome. Take a seat and show us what you got.
In your dreams, moron.
I like it. He sounds familiar. I wonder who this voice actor is. I'm gonna look it up. But yeah, screaming is a little rough on the vocal cords. Oh boy. I assume that's a Sebastian Michaelis prompt. We're all waiting and you're doing nothing. Can't even use words anymore. Go the hell outside for once. Damn. God damn. Get a job or something, idiot. Clifford. What day is it? I mean, it was Butler's Day yesterday. Again, we are a day late. We're 2 days late to Dracula Day and 1 day late for Butler's Day. I will just remind you that. It sounds familiar, by the way. Baku ASMR when? Hey, if you write something, I'll take a look at it and I'll try it. How's that? I'm not sure if I'll try it on stream. I will try to practice it. I was not late to Dracula Day. I did play Dracula Unleashed on the Saturn. Dracula Unleashed on the Saturn. They did an FMV Dracula game? I didn't know that. That's cool. Oh, what up, Ian? Welcome back. Is it good? Is the main guy in it Jonathan Harker? I don't know why. I really like Jonathan Harker. I think he's a funny little character. He's like a funny little goober. It's fantastic if you finish that book. So I have to finish the book first. I have to finish the bloody book. Do none of you want to listen to my funny little ASMR test from yesterday? I was like, I keep mentioning it. Somebody wants to. If you don't finish the book, Richwalk just crashes and the log says, read the fun book. That's pretty funny. Let me see. I'm gonna censor the B word for the, because I like doing that. Or that's fine, right? Show the class the ASMR test you did. Yay! Children clapping and yaying sound. SFX. Give me a second though. Let's do the prompt you said, I guess. Where's my teleprompter? Teleprompter. Condense the margins, please. Thank you. Was it not like... Yeah, there we go. Go the hell outside for once. Damn. God damn, got a job or something, idiot. Okay, I got it. Should I keep the music on? Nah, I'll take it off. Give me a second. I really like this new track I got. I just got it like 30 minutes ago, or before stream started. It's really cool. Let's do the thing. Sebastian Michaelis. Spit it the fuck out. Spit it out. How do I do Sebastian Michaelis? I don't have a tuning phrase for him. I don't have a thing that puts me in character. The mistress thing? Mistress. What do you want to say? I think that's fine. I can probably do that like that. What's a tuning thing for the Sebastian? Just the mistress thing, I think. Mistress, how's that cake you got? How's that bloody slice of cake you got? How's that cheesecake from New York? Just kidding, he doesn't even talk like that. What? Speak. Spit it the fuck out. What do you want to say? I'm listening. We're all waiting and you're doing nothing. This is nonsense. You can't even use words anymore. Go the hell outside for once. Damn. God damn. Get a job or something. Idiot. You sound depressed. Is it because I ignored the ASMR test you did? No, I think it's because I just woke up like an hour ago. I think maybe that's what I sound like when I wake up. Or maybe that's because there's no music anymore. Music back on. Anyway, you get 75% of the prompt, I guess. You sound like Wesker when you wake up. Oh, deluded Chris. How you so love your coffee in the morning. Oh yeah. I mean, I guess let's just have you guys listen to my funny ASMR test. I think it's pretty funny. It makes Sebastian sound evil. I will... Again, I don't think this warrants any warning of anything for people who don't like ASMR. Unless you specifically don't like people speaking pretty close to... your ears. But then again, I don't think it carries that sort of vibe with it in that test. Just say that specifically. I don't think it sounds like it. POV, your friend who really likes the recent Jackie Chan film he saw talks about it very close to your ear. And he sounds like Ace B. Caswell from the Ace B. Caswell channel, starring Ace B. Caswell and Robuddy. Robuddy the Meta Construct. And Knuckles the Echidna. Alright, without further ado, let me just make sure the audio is fine. Give me a sec. Oh yeah, another question. Do any of you have any problem with hearing? Here's the thing about that sort of ASMR. When you speak very close to a microphone, it picks up a lot of sounds you make with your mouth. Like the swallowing of saliva. You can hear that. Maybe that is a problem for some people. I don't know. I mean, it's not egregious. I'm not trying to do it to make it sound out. What up, Slushy? Welcome back to the stage of history. It's good to see you. Hope you're doing well. You're hiding behind the wall. Hello, Slushy. What 52? You know, I guess depends on the undertone of it. the undertone, it's not supposed to be sexy, if that's the problem. Just take off your lips, easy. You gotta do it, right? You playing the Black Butler game on the DS. Do you mean the Kuroshitsu? Kuroshitsu? Kuroshitsu. That one. Wouldn't be able to get the full experience because I haven't watched the show. Phantom and Ghost. Yeah, that's the one. That's the one I'm talking about. Has Ace watched it? I haven't. I have been shown clips of it because some HB Caswell viewers are fans of the series. So it has crossed my path once or twice. It's good things. He prefers isekai. That's right. I like my slop and I eat it. I eat slop 3 times a day. I'm just kidding. I haven't watched a lot of... I don't think I watched any isekai recently. I like I'm just talking without any BGM right now because I have the ASMR test like in the background ready for thing. Ready for broadcasting. Konosuba? Dude, I love Konosuba. What media I've been consuming? I have watched. I'm reading the Resident Evil 3 novelization. I'm reading Bram Stoker's Dracula. Parentheses hiatus. I haven't read it in like a few weeks. Secondly, reading / playing a VN game called Insectarium on the phone on the Samsung phone. No, I don't find it boring. I actually got to a good bit. I just skipped the boring bit so I could... I skimmed it. I skimmed the boring bit so I could get to a good part. To get to a good bit. And I am at the Renfield bit, apparently. So I'm looking forward to what happens next. Thoughts on Clash Royale? I don't play phone games that look like phone games. I play esteemed gacha like Wizardry Variants Daphne. Clash Royale. Yeah, no, I don't really play that. I've never played that in my life. If your phone game has a screaming, like a person with a screaming expression on it, I have not played it, and I'm not planning to. I'm sorry. Koyuki is awesome. Yeah, what of it? Yeah, he is not young. Slushy, what was 52? Oh yeah, I saw your comment earlier today, Foxy. It was when I was at work. Just gonna bring back the BGM so we can do other stuff later. Calamity Fire. Keep stalling. I'm not trying to stall. We keep treading onto different areas of conversation. Harassing HB Caswell about love and deep space long before Dota just came out. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Bjorn has been harassing me about love and deep space for about a year now, I think. So it got to be the subject of a clip once or twice. It was pretty funny. So I have not actually played the game, but I have seen bits of footage of it. And I'm aware of... I'm not chatting, I'm making marinade. Oh, nice. No worries. No worries, Jan. Thank you for tuning in either way. It's all good. Silas is yet another character you could profit massively from, but you are humble and wish to remain non-millionaire, which is commendable. Commendable, yet futile. Like Silas Impressions. Like Silas Impressions shorts on youtube.com or something. Can't wait to score the bajillions. Mickey Silas cards. Except the one where you turn into... In any case, I have been on a bit of an anime binge recently, so I watched some in-season stuff, which I already talked about, I think, a couple of weeks ago. What am I watching right now? I guess just... there is that triangle... That love triangle... Otaku and Gyaru anime that's airing right now. I think they're in episode 7 or 8. It's cute! I felt like the first few episodes were a little too speedy. And getting to the love triangle bit itself, it's not too bad. It's like another form of consuming the anime form of McDonald's, just in the harem otaku kind of way instead of the isekai. Catch 22. Wait, what are you talking about? Hold on. Cute ones are cute. Wish they went nasty again, lads. Loving these places. It's never been quite as fun as that one event where they have the frenzy virus and they're chained up and stuff. The BDSM one. Is this the fabled 24-hour Zatsu stream? Go for it, Nakamura. Is that the boys love one? I think I saw the synopsis and realized, you know, it's technically not for me, so I'm not gonna watch it. Secret Crush on his classmate. I am familiar with it. I haven't... If there's an anime, I have not been watching it. If it's a manga, I have not been reading it. So welcome back, Donkey. Where I get... 24 hours on the stream? Probably not. There's a friend's birthday tomorrow, so I don't want to wake up too late, because I did promise we'd hang out and do stuff. Did you see they announced a safe for work anime of a popular Yuki Onna? Yeah, I saw the tweet you posted earlier. Right before stream, I looked it up. And by looking it up, I meant I just read the comments below and realized it's based on a doujin. That's cool. An anime based on a doujin that's, you know, not H in content is pretty rare. Isn't it? I don't think there are many like it. It's a popular doujin? I haven't even heard of it, honestly. Oh my gosh, 20 with Baki. Wow, you guys both hit the 5 stream streak. Nice work. Good job, everyone. The butler one was also amazing for obvious reasons. I mean, Silas already sounds close to Sebastian. Silas has almost a British accent. He has that British cadence, doesn't he? It reactivated a core memory. I read it years ago. Dude, speaking of activating a core memory. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't say this, actually. But there's a website I've been buying manga and light novels from. It's called Blackwell's. It's from the United Kingdom. And I was looking at the... Not the website, either the website itself to look at my order. And they had suggested stuff in the bottom. United Kingdom, you say? That's right. Or I looked in my newsletter and there it was. They had, and I kid you not, a thumbnail of the well-known doujin Metamorphosis, not by Franz Kafka. I'm not kidding, by the way. And I think it's not of the original, it's a sequel. Metamorphosis had a sequel? I know. Like, what the f, right? I need to... Hold on, let me look at my emails again. Dracula had a sequel. It's called Hellsing. From what I gather, he's supposed to be red... are you guys talking about red flag or green flag? You're from the United Kingdom. Did you see Love Poison? It's also McDonald's. Let me see. Love Poison. Thai like a Thailand film from 2019? Is that the one you're talking about? You sure it wasn't a fan-made one? No, because it was... There's no way. No, if it was the fan-made one, you know, it would be like... with Josuke from JoJo, right? But that's not it. It was on the Blackwell's website or newsletter. I'm looking at my emails right now. I'm looking it up. Give me a second. Blackwell. Last chance to use your discount. Okay, click shop now. Maybe it was my discount page. Give me a sec. Maybe I hallucinated it? It happened when I woke up this morning. But why would I even think about Metamorphosis? I never think about that one. And I know I saw it. Maybe I did hallucinate it. Maybe it did come to me in a dream. Because, does it even have a sequel? Does the Metamorphosis... what does the cover art look like? Does it look like the girl with the black hair against her future self when she's like blonde after the plot happens? Oh god, I don't want to look it up on my VTubing browser. Cover art. Wait, it does look like it. That's the cover art. Metamorphosis Hard Edition. What's it called? Hard Edition. So I did see it. That's what the cover art looks like. We all have... Keep thinking about the Shia LaBeouf starred in 2007's Jumper. I still need to... Wait. Oh, not Looper. Jumper. I think... Do they have similar plot lines? Maybe don't answer that. I haven't watched Looper yet. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty obvious it's called that because it's a hardcover book. I mean, I get that, but I just think it's a bit of a weird naming convention. Hard Edition, Blackwell's. It's there! Sorry, pardon my French. I mean, sorry, pardon my shouting. It is there. I told you. I saw it. It's on the website. It's out of stock, but it's on the website. Weird. You're French? No. I say pardon my French when I curse, but I didn't even curse that one time. Extra sketches. Extra sketches, huh? Marriage Toxin. Let me check that out. Let me see. Marriage Toxin. Oh, I remember seeing that teaser visual. I haven't watched it. Do you like it? Do you recommend it? Maybe I'll put it in my list to check it out. Also, today I realized that Re-Life, whoa, Ronnie, how's it going? PP guy? That's me. You know me. Ace PP Caswell. PP. Uh-huh. I forgot. No, it's a colon? Colon. Yeah. Re-colon life. And I just realized that it has 4 OVAs that I haven't watched. 4 OVA episodes. Nobody watched that anime except for me. Because I like the original manhwa / manga. I think it's a manhwa. It was colored the entire way through. The guy has arms, that's right. You like him? You like the arms? Look at them. Now stop looking at them. Entirely. Well, yeah, they retract. Hope it doesn't hit me. He's gonna bloody hit you, mate. He's gonna give you a little roll body one too. Well, WD-40. Recommend my toxin. Thank you, Yin. I will take a look at it. I wrote it down in my to watch later list. Little guy needs his own fan art channel. What a diva. Damn, the Robuddy Illustrations tag on twitter.com. Maybe you're right. Stop staring. Stop it. Is Song of Saya something that you would ever play? It's not something I wouldn't play, but I don't know when I would. Halloween? I feel like it's probably not short, right? Reading a VN out loud and just reading it while playing it for yourself, they have very different lengths, as we saw from playing the Ace Attorney series. Again, not that I have a problem with it, but to play something during Halloween or, you know, October, Dramatic Murder is like 3 or 4 Sayas. We're measuring things by Saya now. Song of Saya. How Long to Beat? I wish How Long to Beat had like another thingy where it says how long to read. Even allowed to play it on Twitch? I wonder. Let me see. You allowed to stream Song of Saya on Twitch? You are, provided you comply with the Twitch content guidelines regarding sexual violence and mature content. So I must mark my stream as mature content, apply relevant content warnings. You can show standard horror and gore, but they can't show graphic sexual violence and non-consensual sexual content. Hi Ace, and oh, love the model universe. Thank you, Skylar. Welcome in. Thank you for tuning in. Appreciate it. And thank you for joining the meta world. The game would be prohibited, is what they said 7 years ago. But I don't... Moo. Oh, it says the main story is only 4 hours and 20 minutes long. Leisurely, 6 hours and a half. But there's extras too. How do you do extras in VNs? Main plus extras. And completionist? Oh, I assume that's for redoing your playthrough when you do different paths, right? Alternate endings. Yeah, that's what it's like for VNs. There was one VN that I played called Root Letter. Has anyone here played that? I only played one playthrough of it. It was really interesting. And I got a really boring ending. Because I didn't do anything well. But it's fine. I mean, I solved things, but there's some specific choices at the beginning you make. What up, hello? Thank you for tuning in. Appreciate it. There's specific things you make in the root letter. It even got a remake. They even did a remake of it with live action actors, sprites. Did you know they made an American movie out of what? They did. Sorry for yelling. 2022? The film follows Carlos. Carlos. Sorry, that's just kind of funny to me. An impoverished teen who suddenly receives a desperate note from Sarah, a former high school pen pal he lost touch with a year prior, uses her old letters to retrace her steps and investigate her sudden disappearance. Unlike the original game, which takes place in Shimane Prefecture in Japan, the movie relocates the story to rural Louisiana. Carlos. Interesting. What kind of... I wonder what... Oh man, I kind of wonder about the ending he got. I only got one ending. Spoilers, I got the ending where I completely missed out on where Sarah is, and now I will never see her again. So it's like a bad ending, but it's more like a thing unsolved ending. Lamau. My letter. Root Felix Bjorn letter. I remember the being pretty good. I really enjoyed reading it. They had some things I wasn't even aware of at the time. Like you're supposed to visit specific locations to find specific characters so that you can activate specific flags so you can activate different events. And I suppose that makes sense for a VN, but this was basically my first VN and the only one I finished up to that point, which was around a decade ago. This wasn't the PS4 era, and I just ordered that game online because I saw it. And it seemed pretty interesting. I have a physical copy of it. Amnesia? I technically didn't. I finished 3 routes in Amnesia. Routes?
14 of Ramnor the Wanderer's viewers
reporting for duty. Ramnor? How's it going? Thank you for the rado. Hello. Hey, listen. Ramnor, listen. I've been watching How to Dungeon Master videos for the past 3 years. When do I actually start DMing? There's so much stuff to know. There's so much stuff. Let me shout you out, brother. I've been watching more. When the vibes are right? How do I know that? I can DM you. It's alright. You don't have to. Run a one shot. Improvise. I'll do my best. I'm planning to. This is like a complete diversion of what we've been talking about until now. Also, welcome everyone. Hello, my name is HP Caswell. I'm the Metaverse Navigator and non-job extraordinaire. I just waved at the camera, even though you guys can't see it. I'm not 3D. Yeah, hello. Hope you guys had a good stream. We're just chatting about this and that. You guys know yesterday was Butler's Day and the day before that was Dracula Day. Dracula Day is on the 26th because that's when Bram Stoker's Dracula released, and Butler's Day is a Butler's Day out of the 2 in a year. Yeah, Butler's Day. That was yesterday. And there's another one in July. Saw the wave, I see everything. I believe it. Thank you, sad homeless man. Whoever told you you're sad, you're a nice, happy man. I missed it. You missed Butler's Day. What are you gonna do now? I mean, there's actually another one in July. I believe July 29th. I think it's the day before Harry Potter's birthday. Butler's Day. July. Yep, July 29th, right before Harry Potter's birthday. Note it down. You need to get a nice butler uniform for Ramnor. You got it, I believe. Why do they have 2 days? From what I understand, they're just based on 2 different... There's one that's based on the South African Butler Academy that sponsor it. That's the one in July, I guess. And the one in May 28th is recognized globally. Okay. South Africa mentioned? Yeah. It commemorates the 104th anniversary of a specific butler's birthday? Whose? Whose birthday? Hold on. Whose birthday is it? I don't get it. They're not saying the name. I don't get it. Gotta go, lurkies. All right, thank you for thank you for the raid and tuning in. Appreciate it. Thank you guys. If you need to raid and run, feel free to do so. If you need to go rest, feel free to do so. If you need to go chomp on something to sate your hunger from streaming, feel free to do so. Thank you for tuning in. Appreciate it. Yay! Shut up. Now that he's not here, do you guys know that I once played TTRPG? That's like a D&D like, for those that don't know. I played Log Horizon role-playing game with Ramnor as a party member. And he was so annoying there that he made me want to kill him 19 times. But I think that's par for the course for Ramnor, so I think it's pretty normal. So yeah, if you like that sort of thing, feel free to follow him. You speak as with the rapper? I don't know about that. I do wish I could talk faster. Sometimes. I am sometimes envious of South Americans. I fully believe that happened. Believe it. You better believe it. I don't even remember the context specifically. Yeah, you don't need to speak fast to rap, but I feel like I might. I don't have. What about South America? I think it's. I mean, I had some friends. Like before streaming, I have some friends that told me. I don't remember the reasoning, but I think a lot of South Americans or Hispanics have the ability to talk quite fast. I think you mostly see that when you're talking to a South American mother of sorts. I don't have any friends after streaming. No, they're... No. I destroyed my bonds. No, just kidding. Hey, what up, Zaki? Zaki Lucky, welcome back. It's good to see you. What's the last time I saw you? Was it the Baroque stream? We last met at the Baroque stream, haven't we? I don't know, maybe. Welcome back, either way, good to see you. Remember Baroque? Dude, I love Baroque. Baroque was so fun. Did you guys celebrate Great Heatwave Day? That was also this month. That's the day in the Baroque timeline where Earth gets destroyed by a great heat wave created by God. 2 years, 10 months ago, and 1 day and 7 hours. You didn't play Baroque? What do you mean by that? Wait, who just did that? Oh, that's when I created this account. Yeah, I guess this account has like 2.5 years-ish. What about follow age? What happens in Baroque? I mean, the plot is a little, I mean, hard to explain. 14 years. I wonder how much my old Twitch account, how old that one is. I don't think it's as old as that, honestly. In terms of plot, Baroque. You all meet in a tavern. I'm kidding. You wake up after some science stuff happens, and you realize, and then you get sent on a mission with a god-slaying gun to go to the tower and kill God. And little by little, you unravel the mystery and who your actual enemy is. And you found out that a rogue angel has been secretly tampering with the universe for quite a while. And every time you kinda kill God, the universe resets again by the doing of that rogue angel. You weren't supposed to be able to actually explain the plot of Baroque? Oh. Why? I was paying attention. I read out all the lines. Sure, there are things I don't know about it, because there's a lot of mysterious things happening, like there's the Curials, right? I think that's what those are called. Curial Baroque. Baroque. But Dracula's too much? No, Corials. Corials. I don't know anything about the Corials. It feels like they're another faction in that Baroque setting, but I just don't know enough about them. It feels like they're angels that worked with God against that rogue angel, but he managed to, I don't know, fight them and put them in a hey Awa, thank you for joining the meta world. But chatting Dracula is too much. I mean, oh wait, that sounds like it came out as Supernatural. It's really interesting, isn't it? I really like the story of Baroque. I wish it just actually released the game officially in English. I don't get why they don't do that. They just released the game on Steam, and they're planning to release it on Switch. Why aren't they planning a... And there's something I don't like about... You know, there's something I do like when an official dev or official company recognizes the work of fans, like fan translations, and then they get the people that made a translation and make it actually real. Like, they hire the people. Like, Nintendo hired this man, but legit, right? I like it when they do that. I believe they did that for the East translators, and by East I mean the East series. I don't know if you pronounce it Wise, you specifically. It's supposed to be pronounced East. Yeah, I'm doing some chatting. So, I don't know if you guys know. Did you guys know on the PC, on the personal computer machine, if you go to Steam and look up East Nordics, not East Proud Nordics, but East Nordics, the original version we got on the computer. Or rather, it's just East 10, East X. So East X colon Nordics is the original version that came out in 2024? Two-ish years ago. The guys that are in charge of the port for the PC, did you know they implemented a co-op feature into that game? This is something that's not available anywhere else, but it is an official thing in the game that was just added in by the people who ported the game to the PC. And they had it for the game before that as well, for East 9. Now, I watched some videos about co-op games you can play with people online 2024 or something like that last year. And I saw East Nordics, East X Nordics, East 10. I thought, wait a minute, that's cool. I can buy the game and I can play it with a friend of mine. That's awesome. I want to do that. I like Tales, anime hack and slash action games that I can play with people. And so I bought it on the PS4, not checking out the fine details. And I realized, wait a minute. Oh no, wait, the PS4 version doesn't have co-op. But the PC version does. Because the people who ported the game made it happen. And that's so cool. Very rare for a Japanese dev to approve that sort of thing, I think. He's actually standing on a travelator right now. The wallpaper is static. He's just moving sideways. That's right. I'm standing on a bloody travelator. A bloody what, mate? A travelator? What's next? Ace is eating a baconator. Or standing on a travelator. Slow moving conveyor mechanism. That's really funny. That's in airports. Okay, I'll have you guys listen to the ASMR because we prolonged it long enough. I'm just a baconator. Swedish because NAS NISA, right. Did the port has done nothing like it before or after? No, they did do one thing like it. They did it for East 9. East 9 co-op. I think it was originally a mod, but it was officially adapted. There you go. East 9 is an action RPG. Can someone explain East 9 Monstrum Nox local co-op to me? I wanted to find a catch co-op to play with my GF since we both love JRPG games. This one seemed perfect. I just want to know, is it a seamless co-op like the whole game together? Or just invite her? Shut up. So first, co-op is PC only. Like I said, East 9 also has it. The game was originally programmed as a single-player game. Multiplayer support was added by the team that did the PC port. Like I said. Whatever. It answers what we wanted to know. Oh, there's an ad break now. I guess we can't play the ASMR. We'll do it afterwards. Ampreg? No, Baki. It's me talking about Jackie Chan ASMR, and I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding. Oh, it exists. I have it in my playlist right now. But now we have to wait. You always have an excuse. Well, I'm not the one who postponed the ads, am I? That was someone else. Someone else with the ability to do it did it. Someone else did it. I've come to deliver you my shower thoughts about the English language. Sure. I'm shocked I didn't know it was also for 9. Also ads, it's so over. We'll be back in 2 minutes and resume talks of it. The word avarice is a terrible word. Why do you hate it? I think it's a nice word. I like it. Or is it the pronunciation of it?
Avarice. Avarice.
Why does it sound like that?
Avarice.
Oh, that's avarice.
Avarice.
Oh, that's the British for pronunciation. Cheese. Thank you, MLXYTX. Thank you for tuning in. Do I call you Mlixix? If you were to ask someone what the word of avarice means, they're likely to say greed. Right, yeah, like the pot of avarice in Yu-Gi-Oh! Not missing the ASMR. Not yet. Recommend old anime 4x3. Cowboy Bebop. Misty or Mystics. Ah, that's neat. Okay, good to meet you, Misty. Thank you for tuning in. clear the word greed is far better known than avarice, and all who know avarice also know greed. I mean, yeah, but it's cool to have an alternative. Also, thank you for joining the meta world. Like, think about it like this. What do you think sounds cooler? The Knight of Avarice or the Knight of Greed? I think the Knight of Avarice sounds cooler. And it sounds more official too. Like, it sounds like it would be your name in Yu-Gi-Oh! Or something. Oh, thank you for the hydration. I keep forgetting to drink. By the argument alone, the word is redundant. Language is about communication, and the more recognizable word is always better. Yes and no. Because think about it. Think about it in the terms of writing a book. Thank you for tuning in. Koipo. The famous pot of greed. Pot of avarice. Wait, I just realized these are two different pots. Wait, no, it's jar of greed and pot of avarice. One is a jar, and one is a pot. Nobody's squished. Also has rice in it, so it makes me hungry. That's understandable. Furthermore, to speakers of English, you can likely infer something about the word greed just by its sound, even if you don't know what it means. It's obviously an icky word, something negative. You cannot do the same with avarice, it's too foreign. Yeah, there are two different cards as well. Yeah, avarice, that's the one where you have to... what's the second graveyard? Banish. You have to banish 10 to get 2, right? Jars are traps, pots are spells? What the heck? I didn't know that. That's new to me. Smirkle. Usually? So it's not an actual rule about it. The only motivation to use the word avarice is to appear more posh, and this often stands in conflict with the sole purpose of language, that to communicate effectively. That's a mindset that not everyone has. I will explain. There's a light novel series I've been reading called Min-Maxing My TRPG in Another My TRPG Build in Another World. But the person who wrote this is very much into how do I say this? They put a lot into their world building. A lot. They got a lot of German influences, German words, and explanations about the local common language. And in that common language, there's another form of writing called palatial speech. So it's for specifically high-class people like nobles to write, to using that system to write. And that form of writing is all about being very, I want to say, non-simplistic. It's the opposite of it. Surprised you're not a Kaiba fan. Yu-Gi-Oh doesn't make no sense. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is there are different forms of writing and speaking, and each of them demand specific ways to use them. There are different ways to use different languages, right? Think about it in the modern way. There are so many new expressions that would be more like slang, I suppose, but they are a different way of speaking than the norm. Simplification for simplification's sake. Brother, play Tiki Tiki Font Capiche. What the hell is that? Tiki Tiki Font. Tiki Tiki Funk. I mean, I'm not gonna look this up. Also, thank you for tuning in. Easy Lech. Eslek? What is that? Is that a track? A funk track. Huh. Yeah, I want to say that's not the sole purpose of language. The purpose of language is to transmit ideas from one person to another. Not ideas, but rather, it's just communicate. And communication can be done in many ways. We're all sharing our languages and mix-up use. I don't know if avarice is from English specifically, but even then, having ambiguity keeps conversations open to range of views and interpretations. That's not a bad point of view. Yeah. Yeah, think about it like that, son. What did the writer intend? Politicians answer? I don't think that's right. Think about the times in class where you had to interpret what a writer meant in some writing they did. Oversimplification can be a decrease in communication. If we have lost the second person pronouns of thou, thy, thee, etc., our language is weaker for it. Why specifically thou, thy, and thee? Is it because we replaced them with your? But English in the first place is a non-gendered language. Is the thing. Well, that's not even relevant to this case specifically. Yeah, I'm sorry, Bjorn. Sorry, son. You have the eternal rival in Root Felix Bjorn. What about opera? I remember watching, what is it, the movie Amadeus, where they had people talking about the different operas they can have in different languages. And they said something about, like, one of the people had a comment that having the opera be in German it feels very crass, as opposed to a different language. Is that anything? Brings that to mind. Why is it crass? Is it the way they do, as opposed to what? I assume something like Italian, because Italian is more popular in operas. There is a movement to replace all foreign words in English with more Englishy words, and it often sounds very silly. It could be the enunciation of words. Yeah, it is spoken differently. What kind of words have they tried to make more Englishy? I mean, there is that sort of movement in my country as well. Because we have loan words. It's kind of like in Japanese, right? They have a lot of English loan words because it's stuff they didn't have before in Japan. But I don't think they were doing anything about it. A big percentage of English are foreign words. This was the case today, and it was the case 100 years ago. Your point being, are you guys fighting? No, stop. You mustn't fight. I'm gonna write down to watch the movie Boot Letter so I can remember to do that. Wonder if it sucks. Dun, dun, dun. Apologize. You know that England is no joking matter to me. Yeah. Replacing all foreign words is impossible because there's no such thing as a pure language. Yeah, I think you're right. I kind of agree on that. On Butler's Day, no less. This guy's no shame. That was yesterday, actually. Wait, that was 2 days ago? Oh, I mean, technically yesterday, but it depends on where you live. Son, did you know it's Butler's Day? Also, I forgot to send you the PSD of my model, which I talked about last time. I keep remembering to do it, but then I realized, wait a minute, I'm on my way to work. I'm on my way to Merc. Someone. I don't have the PSD on me, so I can't send it to you. However, the English had a period of time where they got really quite deep into the classical world and made an effort to deliberately classicize English. Classicize, by that you mean make it more classically inclined rather than to class it into classes. Wait a minute, you telling me you just classed this class by classically classizing it? That's not all what I'm saying. Didn't bloody say that. For the word order. Where do you come from? From where do you come? Ah. What say you? What do you say? What say you is actually, I think they used to say that in the olden days, and that just meant, what have you to say to me at the moment? Like, what information are you conveying? It sounds fancy, but it's arguably arbitrary. Ending sentences with prepositions. Can you give me an example? Let me see here. Example of ending. Oh, nice. Sentence with preposition. Oh, what are you looking at? Where are you from? Okay, yeah, that. Okay, I see. You guys have been discussing this stuff since the 1930s? How long have you been alive? Wait a minute. General Something of America said it was cringe to end sentences with prepositions. It's quite popular nowadays, I believe. I don't really care about the ruling of it, to be honest. You guys want to hear my ASMR test? Very old debate. Disengage. Forget the name. Words that signify what another word means in a sentence. Oh, like when you add something like the word in or off to another word. Something like, he walked in on us, or he walked out of the conversation, or jacking in, Mega Man. Like that. Goose and geese. You don't have to add anything to these words to communicate that one is singular, the other is plural. Oh. Oh. One goose, two geese, many geeses. Wait a minute. Are you saying Gollum's way of speaking is wrong? What's the better way to go? One goose, Many geese. Many gooses. Don't forget to turn off the BGM. Yeah. No, it's actually running from the same audio player, so that's not going to be a problem. I mean, I assume every language has words that are irregulars. I don't know which. I mean, maybe there are that don't, but we should make all our plurals. Should we make all our plurals irregular? Like class and Cleese? I don't think that's John Cleese. I don't think that's gonna work. Also, keep in mind, languages also evolve quite naturally over time because of the way that people just speak to each other. So injecting something unnatural, I don't think it's gonna work. It's like when people try to, when Americans try to make French fries into freedom fries. The Greeks did that for the words. Not just to indicate singular and plural, but also specifically two. Also, there are languages that already have that, but introducing that to English specifically, I don't think that's going to work. You can also just say, if you specifically want to, there is that form of wording where you just say many a thing. I've done that many a time, and that works. I participated in many a party in my days as a young'un. As a young and spry Ikemen prowling the streets of Neo-Tokyo. With my funky gyaru fashion. Whatever. Dude, I don't know. Talking about the standard. I don't think standardizing anything is gonna work. I mean, things did get standardized. I don't know how they did it when they, made the United States of America and had the specifically new rules of English there. Like omitting the extra unneeded letters. Like the U's and stuff. I assume it was a process. I have the power to change reality. The king himself gave it to me. All of time and space is within my powers. All of creation at my command. How the hell are we supposed to... How am I supposed to interrupt this conversation? Can you guys name 10 English words that aren't Jackie Chan? Bloody hell, mate. Dramatical, murder, black butler. And suppose we shall now say the phrase, I hit him with a hammer for an hour, as I hit him with a hammer. With N hammer? Soft H. With an hammer for an hour. For an hour. Oh, that is... I don't like it. I mean... Wow, Bjorn, we really... I see how your brain operates. That's very interesting. Ample? Is it going to be bosom? I like how these things just lead from one to another one. That's very interesting. Ample male bosom? But why? I mean, I guess that's fine. All right. Adulteration, is that the word? I mean, there is the one word that I don't like having the HB soft in it in Americanese, which is herb. I do prefer the word herb. But from what I understand, that is actually the wrong way of saying it, even though Brits are, or in England assumes it's right. That RuneScape is forever. Herblore? Herbology class. Ari, we're going to herbology. I think, did they say herbology? No, yeah, they did say herbology in Harry Potter. Ari! I'm just used to when I do the Ron impression, I just usually omit the H's because I think that's kind of how Ron speaks his H in general. Herbology class. I'm gonna be late for herbology. What should I do on July 30th for Harry Potter's birthday? Should it be on July 29th and we should do it on like a midnight stream? Because that's how we did it in the first book. Bloody hell, Harry, you don't use instant X magic thing. Did you grow up with pixies in your cauldron? I do like that. I do like the... I really consider myself untrollable. Are you saying troll because of Harry Potter? But whenever this guy speaks about England, I'm expertly rage-baited. I think you should stop caring. Stop being a fan of the... Is it Chudley Cannons? Yeah, you should just stop being a fan of the Chudley Cannons. My favorite Quidditch team. What? You haven't heard of Sirius Black? He's a murderer! Remember when they said on the news when they had the Ministry of Magic inject news about the runaway murderer Sirius Black, and they said he is equipped with a gun or something so that the public knows he is dangerous. You don't hate anything. You don't love anything. Is that how that works? Oh, right, because when everything is something... Surely love can exist without hate. Son, you must understand the concept of yin and yang. They cannot be yin without yang, and they cannot be yang without yin. I said that while like putting my hands together. A very zen pose. Yin. It can't be relative. One cannot be without the other. I hate mosquitoes, but is it because I love not being bitten? No, it's because you hate being bitten. I think that's the better way to say it. I mean, I hate mosquitoes because I hate being bitten by them. But I like what's the one I like stag beetles because they look cool. You can hate something and love another thing. It doesn't have to be specifically about the same thing. Love my not actually existing wife. I miss my wife tales. But is it because I hate not having a wife? Thank you for the bit, Ronnie. I appreciate it. Whoa, how did that happen? Oh, did my hand just slip on the bit button? Damn, dude. That wasn't me. Oh, sorry. I'll ignore that. 4 bits. Charlie bloody bit me. Thank you for the 5 bits. Appreciate it. Or 1 and 4. Do you prefer 1 plus 4 in this scenario? I absolutely do. Is this when I start playing my ASMR yet? Is this the right time finally? 1 of 4. One more. Help! Oh no, your bait button. What happened to it? Bye. Appreciate it. Can someone edit Robuddy so that he becomes the true meme every 2 minutes? What do you mean by the true meme? What do you mean by that? By the way, do you guys want to know something funny? must give us your opinion on whether opposites truly exist, or if they're just ideas in our heads. No, I do. I think that's right. I think you can't have yin without yang. Yin mentioned. I think that's right. I think you might be thinking about it a little too extremely in a way, because it affects all walks of life, right? You guys want to know something funny? You know, there's the thumbnail I made, right? For the stream. I don't know if you saw it on youtube.com. I'll show you the thumbnails if you haven't seen it. I'll give you, so here's the thumbnail I made. About canceling every event. You know what? That picture is from... The me in that picture is from an old photo I took of me and Mog. In VTube Studio. Why is today Butler Day? 2 days ago. It has something to do with with a specific butler's birthday whose name for some reason can't be found, but it is his 104th birthday or something. Yeah, very specific butler, the butler of all butlers, the butler lord, the lord of butlords. Got an idea of who it is? Oh, do you? You bloody think you know? Butler service should be appreciated, not taken for granted. Well said, Bjorn. Well said. They should have 2 butler days. And they do have 2 butler days. Hey, there's probably a few maid days as well, right? Maido Day, the 10th of May. It's only that because of the Japanese way of pronouncing it. But there probably is a maid day in general. Let's see global. International Domestic Workers Day? Can't find Sebastian's birthday. Sebastian Michaelis? What message was deleted by moderator? Oh no, Bjorn, I'm so sorry. I'm not sorry. I think it's pretty funny that it happened. What are you guys talking about? By cycle, do you mean circle? Is there an international maid day that isn't May 10th? There is. No, I don't see an actual maid day. There is a butler's day, but there's no maid day. There's domestic workers day, which is specifically about domestic laborers. That's on June 16th. And the day before that, June 15th, is the International Cleaners Day. Kind of bored. I'm kind of bored. How are you? I'm doing fine. Sorry, I'm gonna... Oh my god. Thank you for the... How many ones is this? Do I need to count these out? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 60. 64? Oh wait, it said 64 bits right above it. I missed that. Hey Onion Head, welcome back. Thank you for the 64 bits. Wait. Because of 64-bit video games? Because of PlayStation 1. Not the Nintendo 64. Speaking of, there is... Did you guys see? Someone made a Zelda 64 maker, which is specifically not Zelda. They call it Temple Maker 64. I just saw the page of it yesterday. It looks interesting. It looks pretty fun. I do like the gameplay of Zelda 64 without complimenting Nintendo at all. When Zelda 69? Heh. Heh, I get it. Welcome back, Onion Head Boob. Good to see you. But can I pronounce... You're a Zelda? What? I'm a Zeldor? Is it fine if I pronounce like the 8008 in your name as Boob? I think that'd be pretty funny if I do that. I mean, I already kind of did it like a second ago, but... The Roman outfit was just a costume for particularly Roman-themed streams, but the outfit fits so much better. What are you Oh, are you talking about yours? I was originally going to be a butler. Oh, I remember. Wait, when you were wearing the suit. The year 8008 AD is going to be wild. I know, right? Already broke the gates. Why not? Hell yeah. Based? Thank you for the approval, Onion Head Boob. Onion H Boob. That's a good VTuber name. Probably. Can I play my ASMR test now? I don't know why, but your model reminds me of Trey Clover from Twisted Wonderland. Trey Clover. Oopie, if you want to check it out. Let's see. Oh, you actually have an onion head. Huh. I see it. Is that on a shark? Many guys have admiration for the classic butler vibe. Yeah, I think that's true. Trey Clover. Oh, that guy. I've been told that before. Yeah, I mean, my theme is more clubs specifically, but yeah. How long have you been asking? Nobody ever confirms it. I mean, the one time someone confirmed it, it was ad time, so nobody can hear it. Unless they don't have ads, but I can't just have other people not listen to it, right? After all this twisted Caswell land. Birthday October 25th. Oh, he's a Scorpio. Dude, so many people in my family are Scorpios. It's crazy. I'm the only one born in August. I'm a summer child. I'm a Mighty Oaks. Ooh, nice. 3-stream streak. Nice one. Admiration of monks. There is a common desire to replace all chaos in one's life with an excess of order and control. Chaos. And butlers and monks stand as exemplary of this. I suppose that's true, especially in media. I'm going to ban myself. I don't think you can ban yourself. Do you want to ban yourself? Hey, what up, Dr. Roy? Welcome back. There's no ban self command, but there is an 8-ball. Can I... You want to subject yourself to the whims of the 8-ball? Should I ban Ronnie 60 minutes? Specifically 60 minutes? Let's see what the 8-ball says. I wouldn't bet on it if I were you. Oh, I just used it, so you have to wait 5 seconds before doing it. Oh, so you can't ban yourself. He says he wouldn't bet on it. Should I not do it then? Why this is violence? What? Anyway. Do you want it to, Ben? What up, Keeling? Thank you for the hydration. Why is it? Why as in? Eldritch Angel? What are you talking about? Okay, I'm just gonna play the ASMR test from yesterday. Why are you order? Why are you order? And you guys tell me if you think it was funny. I do think I need to take care of the audio before actually doing anything like ASMR. But then again, I don't know if that's gonna happen anytime soon. Give me a second, I'll play it for you guys, and you guys can tell me what you think about it. I will once again say, from a scale of 5, how funny is Ace? Well, I hope I'm funny enough. Oh, man. Menestrat is to suck on your forearm for most slurpy sound. I've heard of that. No, that's for kissing sounds specifically. That's for kissing sounds from what I remember. I think. Tally. Ooh. Well, let me put this picture of Drunken Master too, so you guys have the context of it. Confused with the 8-ball? What's the problem? Why don't you get about it? JPEG. And Drunken Master 2. Just check your redeems. Your Ace for not having the stupid. If you redeem the stream will end. Oh, I mean, it's gonna cost like a bajillion points if I do that. You really want me to end my stream? That's so evil of you. That's so mean, Mr. Boob. What the heck, Monsieur Boob? Back in my day, we used to sacrifice cows at the altar of the gods to find out these things. Now these lazy zimmers just shake a flimsy 8-ball. Okay. Oh, based. Oh, sorry. I didn't understand the. Sorry, my feeble mind didn't understand the be-aced thingy. So yeah, thank you. Appreciate that. I mean, the one time I did see someone use it for an actual 1,000,000 points, by the way, it was in a way nice for the streamer, because I don't know if you guys are familiar with him, Barrel. He streams late hours for American viewers. Barrel. Yeah, the demon office worker, salaryman guy. Not really salaryman, whatever. In any case, he usually starts pretty late. It would be noon Euro time, which is very late America time. His tagline is, if you're watching this, it's too late. And I get it. So one time, one viewer actually used that redeem and made him stop the stream so he can go to sleep. And it was the first time in a while that he went to sleep early. Because he kind of streams basically every day. And I assume it's really after work as well. Poor guy. In any case, I'm a feral. Let me play the ASMR thing. Finally. Give me a sec. Preparing audio. Whoops. Sorry, my bad. You guys can tell me what you think about it. The ASMR is live. No, it's just a recording I did yesterday where I was checking out my travel microphone on my laptop, which has these sort of, like, if you get close to it, it sounds a little ASMR-y. So I did a test recording, 2 rather, and this is the second one. I'm just speaking to myself in that, but give me a second. I have no fascination for ASMR, so you can disregard my opinion on it. Oh, and that's funny, because the first thing I say is, I need you guys to tell me if this is anything. But yeah, that's fine. Anyways, it's just me talking about the Jackie Chan film, so it's whatever. It's just kind of funny, I think. All right, without further ado, give me a sec. Also, I recorded this at 4 a.m. just for context. Is this context? Is that context? Go again with this. Oh, she's actually writing it. That's crazy. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Should I pin a message for whatever? I'm just gonna play it. Here, do you want to go? Yeah, no, it's fine. Keep going. Keep doing it. I need you guys to tell me if this is ASMR, if this is anything. I don't think it is, but I'll allow you to be the judge. I was minding my own business, simply watching the Jackie Chan classic film, The Legend of the Drunken Fist. And as I usually do, I watch it with the English dub because I think it's pretty amusing. And what happened there is something I did not expect. See, I was watching the dub, right? So at the end, or rather, right after the final battle against the big bad boss fight, it suddenly switches to Chinese in the scene afterwards, the wrap-up epilogue scene. And in that scene, we see a general talking to Jackie Chan's character's parents, and he's saying, wow, how's Jackie's character doing these days? And his dad goes, oh, I mean, he's practicing blind kung fu after what happened in the factory. And he's like, wow, that's pretty interesting. Let me go see that. That's super cool. And then he goes to visit Jackie Chan, and spoilers, I guess, for the bad ending of the film, which we did not get in the global version of the movie. Jackie Chan goes mentally decrepit and cross-eyed, and he is now blind and mentally destroyed after getting that industrial mega pint of alcohol he got at the metal factory. That was used to stoke the metal factory's fires when they got not hot enough, very cold. So Jackie Chan got the bad ending, and this is the ending that China got. And I was pretty much flabbergasted. Not only did the film just simply go from English dub to Chinese right at the final scene for no reason, I suddenly had the bad ending, which I've never before seen in my life. It was so jarring. I did not even know of its existence until then. That's crazy, isn't it? It's insane to me. In any case, that's pretty much all I have to say about the matter. After that, I just went ahead and checked on Google.com to see if maybe I was misremembering something, because something seemed odd. And I realized, oh, there's a global ending and the Chinese bad ending. Well, that explains everything. That explains everything. Wesker. Anyway, yeah, that's it. Did you like it? I'm just kidding, of course. It's not my best work, of course. It was kind of fun to record, I guess. Just airing out my thoughts about the silly film. Sorry for making you wince. Onion head boob. Had a little test. Makes a sound more like a human. I guess it's because you can hear my very human sounds that come from my mouth rather than having that noise gate on. Does not have that undertone, but it does sound like a murder documentary voiceover. Featuring Jackie Chan from the Jackie Chan film Kung Fu Master 2, Drunken Master 2. That's crazy. Korea House is good too, but maybe you know what I mean, down to earth. I guess that makes sense. Anyway, it was fun to do, like a little experiment. So I think I could potentially use that microphone for that sort of thing, but I think it doesn't have that. It doesn't have that XLR exit point, which I need for my mixer. So we'll see how that works out. Anyway, fun test to do. Goodbye, Jackie Chan. It was good to see you. Anyway, I guess that was that. Should we play Star Wars: The Masters of Terrascasi? Or do you guys want to talk about more stuff? Anything else for me to talk about? Please, Ace Mercy. What do you mean by that? What do you mean? Back from being comatose? Oh, sorry, Onion Head Boob. My apologies. Did you find the cardamom milk yet? No. I looked in one convenience store, which will probably not have it, and I didn't find it yet. And I didn't find it. But I'll tell you something. I've had cardamom coffee before. I didn't correlate the cardamom coffee I had with the cardamom milk that you talked about because it has a different name where I am. Oak milk. Not oat, but oak. Interesting. Finished reading Akira. Like the Akira manga? I only watched the movie. You have Kufi? Is that how you call the cardamom coffee? I suppose so, yeah. I mean, it's pretty popular with some places. I've seen that it's possible to buy big packs of the black cardamom coffee powder. It's not very good story-wise. The art is very good. Oh, the manga has more story than the movie. But the movie itself is supposed to be... like, there's supposed to be a lot of underlying plots we don't know about, right? I think that's kind of the point of it. Yo, what up, Jay to the Goat? Jay, big raid!
To the Goat's viewers, reporting for duty.
Thank you for tuning in! Bunkum, you're already on my tab. There's no little raid thingy around you. Thank you for being here. Let me shout you out, Jay. How was your stream, Jay? That's right, Jay. I was just thinking about playing Star Wars Master of Terrascasi for the PlayStation 1 again. We've just been chatting for like 2 hours, I think. What were you just doing? You gonna watch the Backrooms movie? Oh my god. Backrooms movie 2026. What? Oh, produced by James Wan. Huh. Which being silly. It says it's produced by James Wan. Is it what's the production studio? North Road, 21 Laps, Atomic Monster, and Phobos. I'm not familiar with these guys. Yeah, produced. Who's the director? Kane Parsons. It looks like a zoomer. He was born 2006. He's 20 years old? I think a 20-year-old direct the Backrooms movie? How far can I go? In the script, I would say not sexually. I'd rather not have sexual stuff. Apparently, he made some of the more prominent YouTube videos of back. Oh, so they're letting him direct the actual film. The Penetrator? What is the Penetrator? Are you talking about, is that a Demon Souls thing? Oh my god. Oh, it is. At the end of World 1-3. Do not rely on shields, as his name suggests. These attacks pierce through blocks. It's also your alter ego? The Penetrator. What do you do as your alter ego, the Penetrator, in your... And what does your comic book costume... your superhero costume or supervillain costume look like? It's an actual Demon Souls bot. A block things with a big shield? But that's the opposite of penetrating. Is it supposed to be confusing to your enemies? Watch out. Watch out, Raiden. Raiden, watch out. That guy's name is the Penetrator, but he actually has the strongest shield. Wake up to a Google Doc filled with scripts. Oh boy, let the juice flow out. Why do you know so much about penetrating? What do you mean by that? It's in the name. It's what it's as it says on the tin. You go through a thing. That's what penetrating means. That's it. What do you mean, man? Sometimes when I listen to myself shout like that, I think maybe I kind of sound like Northern Lion when he does that. Did I miss anything from earlier? What's your... I'm sorry that you're going bold. Listen, man, I've been alive most of my life, all right? Ready for 3 scripts. Okay. Good luck. Godspeed. I believe in you. You're pretty good. Metal Gear Solid and the word penetration. I did just reference Metal Gear Solid Rising Revengeance. Metal Gear Rising Revengeance. Sorry. MGS has... Just call me Deep Throat. Gross. Colonel. That guy just made me call him a weird nickname. Colonel. Snake. I don't even know what to say about that. Oh, man. Snake. Hour. Okay. Oh, posture check. Thank you. John Madden. John Madden. I think. Who the hell is John Madden? He's the American football commentator who is well known. John Madden. He's also Rip. Only know him from Moonbase Alpha. John Madden. I know of him because, you know, there's the football games called Madden. They're named after him. I only know from the Madden. Yeah. I looked up why they're called Madden. It's just... It's a John that seems pretty Madden. I get it. Oh, he used to play football. And then he became a coach. And then he did sportscasting from like 1979 until the 2000s. Ben is also a clothing brand from the same guy. Really? So when they need to get the ball in the end zone, he said that kind of thing a lot. Oh. He just said that specifically. He's like the John Dark Souls, but actually a real person. Yeah, seems like it. He's like John Football. What does it mean to be all Madden? It's a whole range of things for defensive linemen and linebackers. It's about Jack Youngblood playing with a busted leg, Lawrence Taylor wreaking havoc on the offense, and Reggie White making the other guy wish he put a little more in the collection played at church. It's about a guy who's got a dirty uniform, mud on his face, and grass in the ear hole of his helmet. Name Jack Youngblood is pretty cool. Jack Youngblood. Listening to that makes me think there really is a whole other world I know nothing about. Doesn't it? Grass in his ass. This world is full of things we know nothing about. That's just how it is. But if you guys feel like playing a video game, I opened up my Super PlayStation 1 PC edition. I do have some games available that we haven't played before. Did you watch Jobless Reincarnation? Yeah, Mushoku Tensei? Yes, I have. I've read the web novel, I've read the light novels. I've read the entire thing, so I basically know it by heart. And I've even read the redundancy chapters in the web novel, and I have been buying the light novels versions of them. I haven't read the light novel version yet. Can you play Street Fighter 6, pick Ingrid, then die and watch the JOI? Oh, the 109876, like the game over screen, right? I saw that on twitter.com. I started watching this anime and I was so shocked by the anime. Shocked by it. I really like Mushoku Tensei. I think it's a really good story of redemption. A person who is reflecting on his past mistakes by trying over again and realizing what the problems were. And I also like the setting in general and all the characters and whatever, everything. Can you finish the counting? No. Were you the one putting those on my timeline? No. Watch his hentai over his parents' funeral. Yeah. He said so himself. He was... I mean, we kind of get it. He's like the ultimate awful version of himself that he wants to fix in his second try. Yeah. They kicked him out of his house, out of his parents' home for a reason. He still constantly sniffed it. I mean, when it's in your nature. Yeah, Mushoku Tensei is an isekai. It's called Jobless Reincarnation. But it's one of the good ones. I don't get panty sniffing. It's just a laundry smell. I think the point is not sniffing new panties, but rather stuff that has been worn by someone. Yeah, not laundered. That's the point. Because you want to smell, you know, the body of the person who wore them. What do you guys about my amazing idea of an isekai Don Quixote? No, you haven't. Wait, would this include Don Quixote spoilers? Because I haven't read the book yet. And I wasn't taught it in class. Smell the Elon Musk. Don't tell me it's normal to sniff the panties. Is normal the word? I mean, it's a perverted act, right? It's the act of a pervert. But sometimes you want to sniff your loved ones. I think it makes sense. Loved ones, parentheses, romantically and or sexually. I won't comment on that. You don't want to sniff used panties no matter how freaky you are. I don't know. Speak your facts. No. An isekai obsessed weeb. Okay, that's like one trope. Deliberately walks in front of a truck gun. Okay, that's one trope. And instead of dying, he wakes up still alive in the hospital, but deludes himself into believing he is in a medieval fantasy world and goes on a wild adventure misinterpreting modern day Tokyo things for Adventurers Guild, Dark Lord minions, etc. Not a bad idea at all. I would change something though. I want him to, by some mysterious facts that we don't know about, be delivered to somewhere else that is not Tokyo. Like, have some sort of comedic chain of events that would lead him to be sent off during his coma to some random place like India? I want to say more like Iceland or Romania or something. Such a degen. Never talking to me. His family would be very concerned about his mental health. DM you. Oh God. Okay, I'm sure. Deepest Siberia. I think that it depends on how tropey do you want it to be. Like, I think this has a lot of potential. Don't worry about it. I can answer a lot of questions about Mushoku Tensei. I know a lot about that series. I have the Japanese Blu-ray of it. Almost every book in English. I think I'm only missing like 2 copies from the main line. Maybe like one more thing. And that's about it. I know a lot about Fate if anyone has questions. You do? Like Fate Stay Night? Didn't he unredeem himself at the end of season 2 or something? If you're talking about when he came back, after coming back with Eris to the Fitoa region, after a 3-year-long travel in the Demon Continent, he irredeem himself, but rather he allowed Eris to have her, I want to say, something she promised to herself, which he technically promised her, but it was the wrong date. Well, it doesn't matter. He gave her something that she specifically wanted. He really gave it to me, all right. He gave her something she specifically wanted, but then there's a miscommunication. There's a miscommunication between them because Eris, if you know Eris by now. You've known Eris since she was about, I want to say 9 years old, and the arc ends with her as a 15-year-old. So you've known Eris for 6 years. We've known Eris for 6 years at that point. And she knows she cannot win her way in a verbal... She cannot win in a verbal way against Rudius. So she leaves one single note to go and start her training. Now, we do get the explanation for it later. We do get a little more of an insight on it in the book. I don't know how they adapted it in the actual anime because I didn't finish the second season. Not yet. I think it was done fine. I don't have a problem with it. It's a good setup. But I want to say no, he did not irredeem himself. People were mad. Wait, that's at the end of season 1, right? You're talking about season 2 or... Oh, season 2. Oh, maybe you're talking... Oh, wait, no, you're talking about something else. I was talking about the end of season 1. The end of season 2, if I remember correctly, if I'm interpreting the right one, the cheating on his wife thing. I want to say you're half right. You're not half wrong. There's just a whole bunch of... I don't want to say mental gymnastics. Yeah, I'm not going to spoil it. It's yeah, we're not, yeah, let's, I guess I won't. No, yeah, okay, sorry. So I'm not going to spoil anything. I'm just going to say there's a lot more that goes on behind the scenes. Yeah, probably shouldn't talk because if you don't know anything that happens in that particular part, I will say this, Rudius is at a very low point at the end of the second season when that happens. A very, very low point. And he's not proud of it. But it was able to save him in a way. And I guess I shouldn't expand too much, but things will be all right. Saber was made into by Morgan. I actually know that. I actually know that about this, Jay, but thank you for letting me know. Someone convinces a ragtag group of people to... He somehow convinces a ragtag group of people, Don Quixote, to band along with him as his adventurers guild. And maybe they're like crackheads or people exploiting him, but the joke is that he wins despite all the madness. I think if you're aiming for that sort of comedy, I think that's more of... I mean, I guess that can be done. I think I like my idea of it a little more. Bro is a Fate lore expert. What up, Severin? I don't know when, but I stumbled upon that in the Fate wiki. I think it's the Fate fandom wiki. Because I am aware of how Mordred came to be. And so I looked it up. And how it was done in the Fate universe. And... alright, I guess that's how it works. I guess that's how it happened. It's magic. Maybe the isekai idea can work if he's such a shut-in weeb that he's largely unfamiliar with the real world, so it makes sense that he mistakes it for the fantasy world. That's why I'm saying... what's up, Billy? That's why I'm saying a place like Romania or Iceland would work a lot better if there was some sort of comedic thing that happened to that would send him to those areas. I think it'd be fun. I think there's a way to make it work. He could still recruit a ragtag group of people. I don't know how it would work. Is it the same thing that's collabing with HSR right now? Let me see. HSR collab Mushoku Tensei? No, there's no collaboration between Honkai Star Rail and Mushoku Tensei. What is the current collab? What is the current HSR collab? Oh, you're talking about Fate. Yeah, they had that. Is it still going on? It's a massive long-term Fate Stay Night Unlimited Blade Works collab. And there's gonna be a part 2 of it, which is launching in July 2026. Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't know it's a long-term collab. I just assumed it was. It says specifically Unlimited Blade Works. Playable Rin, Gilgamesh. Saber looks really cool in there. You got Emiya Archer, cool. There's no Yuri. Did you know Unlimited Blade Works is the perfect counter to Gilgamesh's Gate of Babylon? No, I didn't. Why is that? Gate of Babylon is when he summons all his treasures and shoots them at you. And Unlimited Blade Works is when you're in that clockwork world fighting the guy. What's the advantage in that clockwork world? UBW can perfectly imitate every treasure in the gate. Oh, to perfectly nullify it. So I see. So Gilgamesh would be at a perfect disadvantage. I see. Okay. Just the user making a bunch of swords. Why did Shiro fight Emiya, Archer, in that world as their boss fight? Oh right, he was getting the funny memory stuff during that fight by clashing blades with him. I can't believe I got your Pinor jammed in a lock in the clock world. I stuck my Pinor in the car door. Because Emiya was trying to kill his trying to stop himself from becoming the hero. Dude, I really like this track. I can probably listen to this forever. I wish this track would stay on forever. Da-da-da. Awesome. I have prepared Klonoa Beach Volleyball. What is Shadow Master on the PlayStation 1? Shadow Master PS1. First person shooter. The PS1. Why did I get that? It's not a rail shooter, is it? No, it's an actual first person shooter. I also have Taifu, Wrath of the Tiger. Wrath of the Tiger. You guys know Taifu? Like a tiger dude that does the kung fu. Like a platforming action game. You got Shaq Fu. Physically, no. I could probably get it. I did try it out. I actually played it physically. When I was in a hotel, there's a gaming hotel, or there was a gaming hotel in Amsterdam. And so in the hotel lobby, they had a bunch of CRT screens ready next to some old consoles like a PlayStation 1 and a Genesis, or Mega Drive specifically, it's European. So I was able to give Shaq Fu a try. The problem is it's a 6-button fighter, and the Mega Drive controller we had is a 3-button one, so we had to click the button to change between the punch buttons and the kick buttons. I saw a video about gaming themed Airbnbs. Interesting. How is it? Was it cool? There was a French one named Le Gaming. Le Gaming? There's a big arcade in Paris that have this name that I really don't like. Sure, if you just sleep at a PC cafe, it's just a gaming Airbnb. I guess you'd be right about that. Google Translate French.
La tête dans les nuages.
La tête.
La tête dans les nuages.
La tête dans le nuage. That's the name of the biggest arcade in Paris, which was actually a really good arcade. They had a ton of really awesome games there. It was just a dude's basement with a PS4 in it with like 5 games. Le Gaming Airbnb. What were the games? La game appartement. Salle de jeu privée. What are you talking about? I'm looking for the gaming apartments. Okay, do you have a link to that one in particular? I want to take a look at it. Learn French for dumb Americans. You stupid American dog. You stupid American. Yo, they have an Xbox One. Oh, you're looking it up. Thank you. Furry coded? Would you say this is furry coded? Is it because of the ample bosom? Smack with a baguette, oui. Huh. Oh yeah, it's a YouTube video. Right. First 5 minutes.
That's where I feel like.
I like how you linked me to the 7-minute 34 seconds. You guys want to watch it together? Not waiting for confirmation. Is that a Star War? Oh, gaming capsule hotels. I see. Da-da. Right. Am I? Is it below me? Yes. Awesome. I could just do it like that, I guess. Like this. And music muted.
What I'm walking into right now is a gaming themed capsule pod hotel, and it's unlike any hotel you've ever seen. Not only does it look incredibly cool, but it also has features that I've never seen in any other hotel, like a dedicated gaming zone,
Whoa.
a futuristic smart bathroom,
Wow.
one of the most technologically advanced beds I've ever slept in. But this isn't the only gaming themed capsule pod hotel. There's actually 4 more based around Europe, and I'm gonna fly out and test them all to find the best one. We'll go from cheapest to expensive and give them a rating out of 20 based on 4 factors: appearance, stuff to do, comfort, and lastly, value for money. So
$20 a night.
let's fly out to the first and cheapest gaming capsule pod hotel, which is in France.
France.
Now, to get to the first hotel, I had to travel out to the middle of nowhere. The town that the hotel was based in was completely empty.
That looks like the Resident Evil mansion. What the hell is this? Sorry for pausing. I hate it when people pause when I'm watching a video.
Nowhere. The town that the
Look at this. This looks like the friggin' RE mansion. Ah, yes. We last met at the French estate. That's a little scary.
hotel was based in was completely empty, and this joyful hotel listing looked a bit strange to be in a town like this. But then
This is it. It looks like the outside of a prison courtyard. You would not think that this place is a gaming hotel, but it is. It's called Le Gaming, which translates to The Gaming.
Wow.
The Gaming what?
despite its appearances, it only does cost $28 a night to stay in a capsule pod bed here. So let's go and try it out.
Oh my, oh my god.
Goku.
You know what? There is so much to unpack here. It's time for a room tour. We've got 4 Mario Kart themed capsule pods, all with their own lights and plug sockets. And we've got 4 of these. So if you have friends, unlike me, they can stay here as well.
They can
We
have like a
ginormous Nintendo Switch themed TV.
You can have a 4 Smash Bro party in here. All right, chat. Which pod are you taking? I kind of like the one that he was going for. I think like middle right sounds good to me. You're not the first one to get stolen from. You take the floor? Why? Which pod are you joking? You can't have a Smash Bros party. There's no Nintendo There's no Nintendo consoles? You don't trust the mattresses. They don't look bad. You gotta stare at the face on the back. Oh, right. There's Mario there. I think maybe there's Donkey Kong. What else do we have?
So if you have
Peach and Bowser. Yeah, maybe I'll take the Bowser bed.
friends, unlike me, they can stay here as well. We have a ginormous Nintendo Switch themed TV.
So it's a Nintendo themed TV, but there's no Nintendo games? I don't trust the French. Honestly, well, that's actually understandable. He's confirmed for joking into the the Bowser and the Bowser pod.
But no Nintendo Switch. There's only a PS4.
Wait, why is Goku versus Lara Croft in this versus mode screen?
TV. But no Nintendo Switch. There's only a PS4. Next to the TV, though, we have the.
That's really. Wait! On the PS4. Wait, I have the perfect game for that. I have the Mario game. Where's the Mario PS4? Where'd I put it? Hold on. Where'd I put it? Here? Where's the? I don't know. I don't remember. How do I find things? Someone linked me to the funny Mario PS4 game. Mario PS4. Sorry, give me a second. Hold on. Let me hide that. Crap, where'd I put it? YouTube. Give me a second. Give me 1 second. Mario PS4. There's a really funny. There it is. I found it. Save image. WebP, my favorite. We can play Mario. We can play Mario on the PS4. Join Mario on a grand adventure. Granddad, but with a PS4 twist. Super Mario. It's him. What is he in right there? What is this? Iconic levels with a PS4 makeover. Discover hidden Easter eggs and secrets. New powers and abilities exclusive to PS4, such as tennis rackets. Yeah. Nintendo, hire this man. Mario PS4. That's wonderful. I'm so excited to play Mario for the PS4, guys.
Dining area, which is just bottles of water and kitchen roll.
I mean, it's not bad.
The essentials, really. This place also comes with an entire kitchen. You even have your own private bathroom.
While it's open and empty, you know what? I will buy you a pod at the $28 Goku versus Lara Croft's French Le Gaming apartment.
The bathroom is a little bit weird because they've tried to keep up the aesthetic of the gaming room, but it just doesn't go.
I tried.
Why have they got a yellow toilet roll holder in this clearly marble bathroom? The room is completely filled to the brim with video games' most iconic characters. We got Lara
like Goku.
Croft, we got Pikachu, we got Sonic, we got Link, we got Mario, we got Pac-Man, we got Donkey Kong.
Yeah.
We've also got Mbappe.
Wow, Mbappe.
Not too sure what he's doing here, but we got Mbappe.
Initially,
Mbappe.
I thought the room looked pretty cool, but then I started to notice its little quirks.
The Mario pipe is a paint bucket. There is LED lights. There are some, but don't work. There also seems to be a Christmas tree. All the games are really outdated. Like, you've got FIFA 22 here.
With Mbappe?
Sorry, FIFA 19.
What?
Bit of a catfish. The room, it's in a really weird position of being really cool.
But also really average.
Again, though, £27 a night. Like, it's not that bad.
It's not bad.
Not that bad.
I thought it would be a good idea to test out the games that they had here, but there's only so many hours of Warzone that I can play before I get bored. So I took it upon myself to walk around the town to see if there was something that I could do.
Yeah, this town is dead.
I mean, yeah.
There's nothing going on here. Nothing to do. There's literally one shop in the entire village. But I guess what we do have to test now is the comfort. So I'm going to get into one of these beds.
It looks like it's essentially just an actual village. It's in the middle of Silent Hill. That's the game. What if he could walk around and find like a bottle of health drink and put it in his inventory and it'll go doo-doo, and then he'll find a save point and access the menu and it's going to be like doo-doo, and then it's going to be saved. It's awesome. I'm convinced whoever set this up has never played or cared about a video game. I don't know if that's right. I mean, he obviously went to a video game store and bought a used copy of FIFA 2022, which had the catfish copy of FIFA 2019. He obviously cared enough to not even look into the box and get that copy.
We'll see how my night goes.
Guys, I've just woken up in the middle of the night
Oh no.
because I've realized Mario has 6 fingers.
What?
What's all that about?
After I woke up, I realized that I wanted to charge my phone, but couldn't because the charging ports in my pod didn't work. However, at least there was a built-in alarm clock.
Wait, that was his palm? Wait, you might be right. Artist expert testimony.
After I woke up, I realized that I wanted to charge my phone, but couldn't because the charging ports in my pod didn't work.
Oh.
However, at least...
Wait, I think you're right, son. Yeah, it's just 5 fingers. It's just his other hand. Challenge import sounded kind of Minecrafty. Sports game is for the normies. The good shit is for the other games. Honestly, you're right. They even had Street Fighter. I kind of want to take a look at the games again. Or was it right?
Sorry, FIFA 20. There also seems to be a.
NBA.
Sorry.
Horizon
FIFA
Zero
19,
Dawn.
that's a bit of a catfish. The room. It's in.
Where's the
Again.
video games?
That,
What are video games?
a yellow toilet roll holder.
Where's the bit where you show the video games themselves? I can't find it. Well, they had Horizon Zero Dawn.
By a village. But I guess what we do have to test.
Earlier?
But
Was it
also,
here?
The room. It's in a really weird.
Before he opens the FIFA? Oh.
Don't work. There also seems to be a Christmas tree. All the.
Oh, there it is. Yeah. Rise of the Tomb Raider. That's the second one. It wasn't a bad game. I liked it. Call of Duty Modern Warfare. It's Call of Duty. Assassin's Creed. I don't. This is like very mainstream stuff. It does have Tekken 7, which is nice. Doria. Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare, but not the 2007 version. Yeah. That's right. What GTA is this? The trilogy? Is that the remaster that everyone hated?
Games are really outdated. Like.
Do you need it to be bigger? You need it big enough. There you go. We'll make it bigger for you, alright. Sorry, pardon my innuendo. Yeah, FIFA 22, NBA 2K, Call of Duty Modern Warfare. Rise of the Tomb Raider. The Anniversary Edition, which was the PS4 edition, which came out a year after the Xbox version because they had a timed exclusivity on it. Street Fighter, the 30th Anniversary Collection. Not bad. You can play most of the Street Fighter games with this. Right? You can play like all of them. Except for 6. Assassin's Creed Unity. Grand Theft Auto, the trilogy. Need for Speed Payback, Tekken 7, and Dragon Ball Xenoverse. The first one doesn't have the right game in it. Yeah.
You've got FIFA 22 here.
Look, he obviously cared about gaming. He even got
are really outdated. Like you've got.
He got the Sonic controller holder here. See? The French Assassin's Creed. Here's one theory. This hotel, it's an apartment, was actually just the son of the owner of the building, who has since moved out, and the dad bought like 4 mattresses and set this all up to make use of his son's collection of game merch because his son told him not to throw it out. Sonic with bleeding eyes. Come on. What would Sonic even say? I don't think he ever pleads anything. I plead guilty, Your Honor. Guilty of loving that chili dog. A shadow one? I believe there is a shadow one. There has to be one. My family can set up a Gundam-themed hotel in the garage. Dude, my family could make a video game memorabilia museum with all the stuff I got.
22 here.
I've been buying items
FIFA 19. That's a bit of a catfish.
for a long time. Why has Butler Day been cancelled? If you want the official reason, it's because I didn't get any art for it in time.
Really weird position.
I didn't even talk to the artist about getting an art for it. When I thought about it, it was a little too late. I mean, not when I originally thought about it. What is the unofficial reason? I was too tired anyway. I don't think we would have really had a Butler stream today. What kind of art would you have gotten? Do you remember the You got me curious. Who did Rudy marry? No, I don't want to ruin it for you. No, I'm not. No, you can just watch. You can watch the second season. The anime is out. Bro is not trying to serve anyone. Are you sure? Are you sure? Are you 100% willing to know that? Okay, if you care about Mushoku Tensei spoilers and don't want to get spoiled, mute me for the following 10 seconds. Yes, it's Roxy. Please play the video. I want to see this guy get his kidneys. Oh, sorry. Yeah, you wanted to know what I was gonna get. So I was gonna mention like the art I got from an artist last time. No, I told you to mute me for 10 seconds. Did you not? Did you not click the mute button on time? I'm sorry. Reaction time was too slow. Oh, I'm sorry. I waited like 1 or 2 seconds. I apologize. My bad. But it's there's good stuff. So Sawada, the guy who drew this for me for the fighting game stream for Dead or Alive 6, I was just gonna ask him to draw anything like a butler. I didn't even spend the time to look for references for the kind of butler I want to look like. So I literally had no plans for today. Anyway, it gets stolen. He has like 5 more hotels to go. Right. Let me see what happens. What else happens?
Really cool.
But also really average.
Again, though, £27 a night. Like, it's not that bad. Not that bad.
I thought it would be a good idea to test out the games that they had here, but there's only so many hours of Warzone that I can play before I get bored. So I took it upon
Sawada drew you?
to walk around the town to see if
Oh, did you go to his stream?
Yeah, this
I missed out on that.
is dead. There is nothing going on here. Nothing to do. There's literally one shop in the entire village. But I guess what we do have to test now is the comfort. So I'm going to get into one of these beds and we'll see how my night goes.
Yeah, show me. Right, yeah, we already did that part.
Mario.
The sixth thing is,
didn't work. However, at least there was a built-in alarm clock.
CCTV, what, in the room?
Goodbye.
Oh, that's a lamp. Before that, no. In the street? Oh, the Minecraft board. No, it's just a lamp. And it's the port and I don't know, maybe a dimmer for the light.
Oh, has 6 fingers.
I want to make a vlog like this one day. I think it'd be really funny.
I realized that I wanted to charge my phone, but couldn't because the charging ports in my pod didn't work. However, at least there was a built-in alarm clock.
Could you imagine kissing in the Mario pod?
By church bells. I needed to get up anyway, to be honest, but you know, it's a nice little built-in alarm clock.
Under a
So
CCTV.
at 6 a.m. I left the hotel and submitted my review.
My night at the gaming was very interesting. For appearances, it was really cool looking, but there was no LED lights and there was just a load of things. That
Dude,
were
the
for
chairs,
appearances,
did you see them?
It was really cool.
They're like, look, hold on, let me zoom in. Where's my YouTube thingy? Or YouTube. Give me a second. The chairs, they have like the Game Boy carts as the seating area. Isn't that cute? Uneasy? I mean, yeah, I guess it would be uneasy, I guess. Sitting on Tetris and Pokemon Green? Sorry for my plosive at the mic. A printed paper duct tape. I don't know. He never mentioned that specifically. I don't see duct tape on it. Zoom in, enhance. It doesn't seem that way, does it? It could be a sticker. It could be like a chair-sized sticker. You can get these sort of stickers printed pretty cheap. Did you see the Lego replica of the OG Game Boy? Didn't notice that. Stools. You could probably get stools of game cartridges. You could also get. There's a website. Wait, no, I think you can just buy that on freaking. What's the Chinese website where you can get everything? You can get a video game themed, like a round rug that has a printing of a video game CD design on it. So like the PlayStation 2 version of Silent Hill 2 or something. I've seen people get that. If the Mario pipe was exposed to be a bucket, I'm very doubtful of everything. You're probably right. The Mario pipe is really, I think it's really nice. It's really funny. Let me get that. Is it here? Le gaming.
Mario, we got Pac-Man, we got Donkey Kong. We've also got Mbappe.
Mbappe.
The room looked pretty cool, but then I started to notice its little quirk.
Wait, that's player one. They even have player plaques on the bed. Oh, you guys can't see. You guys can't see that. You got player plaques. This is player one. Bowser was player one.
Works.
The Mario pipe is a paint bucket. There is.
That's really funny. I'm sorry, Jean-Pierre. We do not have a pipe. It would cost too much to get that thingy done. What do we have that's similar? Well, we have this bucket. Baby, let's paint the bucket. I'm painting the bucket with a paint bucket. That's insane. What's that link for? Even paint the bucket? Honestly, I'm not sure. I thought you said baguette. No, I said bucket. It's spelled bucket. Huh? I don't know. Oh, that Lego Game Boy. I thought he had a Lego Game Boy in the apartment. Can't get over the fact he marries her after going on and on about liking women with big while he never hides that. I believe he says he also likes, he appreciates everything. He likes everything.
Paint bucket. There is LED lights. There are
It's like a preference, but he also likes everything.
some, but don't work. There also seems to be a Christmas
He's
tree.
like you.
All the games are really outdated. Like you
Couldn't because. So at 6 a.m. I left the hotel and submitted my
What do you leave at 6? I mean,
review.
My night at Le Gaming was very interesting. For appearances, it was really cool looking, but there was no LED lights and there was just a load of things that were just off. Like there was holes in the walls. The Mario tubes weren't decorated properly. So yeah, for appearance, I'm gonna give it a 3. Things to do, however, there is quite a bit. Like you've got a big TV, you got games consoles, but all the games are out of date. And in the town, there is nothing to do. Like you're in the middle of nowhere. Like there is genuinely nothing to do here. So
That
for
is
things
strange.
to do, I'm gonna have to give it a 2. For comfort though, it actually surprised me. Like it wasn't the worst.
boob is boob. Let he who cast the first stone. Oh, let he cast the first stone. He who is without preferences inside. Says, like women, but sometimes men are okay if there is no choice.
Worst night's sleep of my life, so I'm going to give it a 3. I actually think
Yes, that
it
is
was quite
correct.
good value for money.
All
Like, you
boob
get
is
all of this
good
stuff.
boob.
For about $28 a night.
So for value for money, I'm going to give it a solid 4.
Honestly, not a bad score for our first hotel on the list.
But now we've got to get on to our next hotel, so let's head there.
And we've got 4 more hotels to check out, and they're only going to get crazier and crazier as we go on throughout the video. But to get the next one, I had to take the Eurostar all the way to Amsterdam.
Because the
Wow.
next hotel we're staying in is the Arcade Hotel.
Wait, that's the one I've been to. I was there. That's the one I was talking about. That's the gaming hotel I went to.
I actually have stayed here before in this video here, which got quite a few views, you could say. But I never got to try out their capture pod room.
One of these.
Wait, that's
beds will
the one I
cost
was
you around
in.
about $38 a night.
So let's go and check it out.
I had
But to firstly get
the
into
two
room,
double
you've gotta
decker.
Go in one of the coolest lifts I think I've ever seen in my life. Seriously,
The very bad he's had sex with.
this thing is filled from top to bottom with Magic the Gathering cards.
Okay, 108, this is our room. Let's head in. Oh Yeah, this looks sick.
That's
Look
the
at this, we've got
room.
the 4 bunk pods over here. And look at this, we got the whole gaming area here as well. Look at this, we've got an Xbox One, we got a PlayStation 1, and we've also got a GameCube.
Yeah, we had the
got here
GameCube hooked up.
14 controllers. Just in case we lose one, we have got plenty of spares. LED bathroom.
Yeah.
Oh my
This
God.
is the exact way my room looked as well. I don't know. It might be one of those hotels where everyone looks the same, but this is
Crazy. If we want it red,
the room I had.
we can have it red. If we want it blue, we can have it blue.
Now, the reason why there's so many retro devices in this room is because
It doesn't have to be that way. You can also have like a regular light.
hotel is retro themed. If we go down to the hotel lobby, we have loads of
That's the...
is retro themed. If we go down to the hotel lobby, we
This is on the right. On the right. Hold on. I don't have my pointer on. Give me a second. Capture cursor. Right in... Oh, they changed it. Well, when he went to... It looks a little different from when I was there, but in this area, that's almost... No, that's actually Roxy from Mushoku Tensei. Funnily enough. Ironically enough. This is the area where I played Shaq Fu on the Genesis. They had a CRT TV here. Why would I go to Amsterdam? I just went there. I mean, I just went with my friends. We just wanted to see the place. It didn't strike me as a cutesy custom mouse pointer kind of guy. I didn't have this sort of cursor before. I just had the plain one before. But then I saw someone made a pixel art animated cursor of Roxy Magurdia from Mushoku Tensei. Who am I to say no to that? Amsterdam.
we have loads of retro arcade machines, pop culture artwork, and overall
I think, yeah, they probably moved the CRTs here for some reason, because those are the CRTs I played on. Or one of them is, obviously. They even had a Metal Gear Solid 4 board game. They have like a board game rack, and they have an MGS4 board game here, which was pretty sick looking. I didn't really play it, but it was cool looking at the parts.
pop culture artwork, and overall there's just loads of little geeky things around the hotel. There's obviously a space to play all the newest consoles.
I will disappoint you though. This place no longer exists. They had some dispute with the owner of the place itself. So the owner of the building rented the hotel building to the owner of the brand, the arcade hotel. What will I do in Amsterdam now? Not go here. Dude, but there are a lot of really cool retro game stores there. I got so many cool things in there. So many. I don't know if I have the pictures on my computer, but I can show them at some point. I just left it in such a mess that they had no choice but to close down. No, don't say that. In any case, the place, if you look up the arcade hotel, you will find the building itself. It now has a different name. The arcade hotel's website, which is the owner of the brand itself, they specify that they're working on making something else in the future, and it has been that way for a few years now. So, good luck, I guess.
As well as an entire PC room and an entire outdoor area with you.
The outdoor area was pretty cool. It didn't look like that when I went there. They just had a... Oh, wait, they still have the chessboard. I think they just didn't have this area in particular.
For more games.
I know that I've already stayed in this hotel before, but honestly, this is one of the coolest hotels I've ever stayed in. The amount of games that you can just play at
That place
will
was awesome.
is incredible.
They also have pretty much every single game.
They do. This place right here, the rack of retro games, didn't put grass out there to touch. They had a little bit of grass there when I went there. I think it was probably pre-renovation. I went there in 2019. And yeah. Anyway, this retro game
Playing at
rack
will is incredible.
They also have pretty
was right in front of the reception. So you could just pick up a few games or pick up a game and just bring it to your room and play it on the console that you already had in your room.
Every single game.
Such a cool idea. So I got to play Piano 3 on the GameCube that way.
Take one back to your room. I chose Black Ops 2 and spent the entire night playing it. I'm only here for one night, but
You could also watch Twitch streams on the TV.
see there are so many things to do here. You'll never get bored. But now it's time to test out the
Reception. So you have to ask the reception. No, you don't have to. You just pick it up. You pick it up and you put the old one in the rack and you pick it up and you bring it to your room. That's it.
sleeping pod.
There's not a lot that you get.
You just yoink it.
But it's the room that
You have like a sort of, I think, wristband on you to show that you're from the hotel itself. And that's... can I have a... Boys?
because I've had a lot of fun today. Other than that, though, I'm going to test this bed out, and I'll see you in the morning.
I don't know. The maid one? I don't think I get that reference. Or I don't remember
Now
that.
let's go on to the ratings of this place. For appearances, I'm going to give it a 3.
Oh, by the way, it wasn't that cheap when I went there. When is this video from? A year ago? What? Hold on a minute. What do you mean a year ago? They are literally not called that anymore. The sign is different. When did he record this? They have a different sign. It's called the Peep. That makes no sense. You go to their website here. Look, that's the website. The world's first video game hotel no longer exists. It says so on the main page. And you go to the actual hotel's website. And you can see there, maybe the footage was recorded over a few years. That would make sense. Because it was still around until a few years ago. I think around 2023 is when the bullshitting started happening. Hey, what up, Blue? In any case, also it really wasn't that cheap when I went there. It was a lot more expensive than that. It could be that I was booking... Oh, we did book a room that was pricier than the amount of people that we were. We were 3 people, but we booked the quadruple room because they didn't have anything suitable for the time period of us being there. So we got the quadruple room instead. So we paid a little extra for that. Hello, old man. Hello.
Like, it has some really cool features.
I'm reacting to a YouTube video.
But there's also parts where I feel like it didn't look as cool. The beds were comfy, like incredibly comfy. I'm gonna give it a 5. Stuff to do.
The beds were all right, but the room, if you're, I don't know, maybe this guy is from the UK, so I don't know, maybe he's used to sleeping without a good fan or AC. The hotel does not have air, like ACs. It has a ceiling fan, which is very weak. Now, I don't usually take the top part of the beds, but to be closer to the ceiling fan, I did. I used to I don't like the concept of sleeping in that sort of bed because that means I have to, when I wake up, I have to go down the ladder. And that's like motor functions first thing in the morning. That's hard. But I had to take it. Otherwise, I would have died from heat.
I'm gonna have to give it a 5. There's literally so much.
But besides that,
to do.
the hotel was
will be
fantastic.
occupied for your entire stay here. Value for money, though, I'm gonna give it a 4. I would have given it a 5 because it is insanely cheap. £30 for a bed is incredibly good with the amount of stuff that you get to do. However,
I wish I could pay
for it to be
38
that price,
bucks
you
for
do have
that.
to bring 3 other friends with you, so for that price, it's gonna be a 4. This is my
Oh, that's what he meant. Okay, yeah. We had to pay, I think we paid about 200 bucks a person. So there was a little bit of a price increase when we went there.
hotel.
Again, it might have been the season.
With a
Might
score
have been
of
the
16
season
out of
because
20.
hotels do change the prices according to the like occupancy rates and
Currently
whatnot.
makes the Arcade Hotel the best gaming hotel so far. But the next one I'm visiting is probably one of the craziest hotels I've ever seen. And to get to this one,
Yeah, we paid 200 divided by 3. 200 something, 220 a night divided by 3 people. So
I had to fly all the way down
a lot
to
more.
Spain. Now, taking all these different flights with a cameraman can get incredibly expensive.
But luckily, this video has been made possible by Odoo, who are sponsoring this video. Odoo is an all-in
great.
to the next capsule hotel.
I mean, no, it's not bad. I'm about to be paying $200 a night for off guy, so that's solo.
Hotel, people, and this is the one that I'm most
Future
excited
hotel.
about. Future hotel.
The pictures of this place online look absolutely incredible.
This
and
place
it's
does
only
look awesome.
$57 a night to stay here.
So let's find out if it's worth it.
As soon as I entered, there was so much to look at. But before I did anything, I had to check out my room.
Come through here.
Come through here.
Yeah, you already know. You already know just by this.
Not a Star War?
This is it. This is the one. Number 3. You need to put your key.
Oh, that's pretty
here.
neat.
And this.
Oh, you have to open it manually?
Oh my. This is the most insane hotel I've ever been in my life. And I've been to a lot of gaming hotels.
Sometimes I wonder why more people just don't have their homes designed to look more like sci-fi spaceships. Like, it's just a movie set facade. Anyone could do it. Honestly, I agree. More people should do it. I assume it maybe not alienating is the word.
Let's just
I don't
go
know.
steps.
Well, first off, I think the people that would do that probably don't have the funds to do it. Just because I'm like, why does he look that short when he clearly had to open it before this shot to get like, I was thinking the same thing. It's like, dude, are you kidding me right now? I know your cameraman set that up so that you could do it when you open that door. Stop bullshitting me. I assume it gets old fast, but there's totally sci-fi nerds out there who would love it. I would love that.
Oh my.
Take your bloody shoes off.
I'm genuinely lost for words. This is the coolest hotel I've ever seen in my life. Let's do a room tour. So in front of us,
Your
we
wife
have
would.
this incredible TV. You've got things like Netflix, DAZN, Twitch, Disney Plus. You've got games you can play on here. We've got a snack bar down here. We've got some
Oh, a snack bar. Execute him. If I had the money, I'd design my home to look like an ancient Roman villa. If I had if I had $4.4 billion, I would make the Spencer Mansion.
some lights, USB hub to charge your phone, air conditioning with this little dial right here, a little tray to keep your amenities. You even have a literal alarm clock built into the wall, and 2 really comfy pillows. So now that you've seen my room, let's explore the rest of the hotel.
Now, I was going to start off by going into the gaming zone as it does look incredible.
We're going to check it out later because I want to show you guys the most crazy hotel bathroom I've ever seen in my entire
Roman homes were pretty simple, not much furniture, and the walls are just painted frescoes.
life. A lot of this hotel is the craziest thing I've ever seen in my entire life, but you'll see why in a second. Just starting off right here, we've got a smart mirror. It can display YouTube videos, so I can watch my favorite YouTuber while
It's kind of fun, actually.
on this
Instead of having your
smart
phone
water
next
tap.
to you.
You can literally change the temperature of the water via touchscreen.
A touchscreen on your faucet is crazy.
Insane. But over here, we have. You did see that just come up by itself.
The
because
auto
this toilet,
toiler.
It's a smart toilet. You can heat the seat up, you can change the temperature of the water so you can have hot water washing your bum. I haven't even tried out the shower yet, but it looks so cool. Like, look at all these different water jet blasters.
This hotel has
Water
definitely got the
jet
best bathroom I've
blasters.
ever
This is
seen.
just like in the Harry Potter, the 4th book, when Harry went to the what's it called? The bathroom. What's the job Percy Weasley had? Isn't it hilarious that he says they have Disney Plus because at the actual official Disney Star Wars hotel, you had to pay extra for Disney Plus? Yeah, prefects. You could go to the prefect shower, the prefect bath. And they had all those awesome faucets there. You guys will never see those functions.
Have the best gaming zone.
Let's go and have a look at this gaming section then. I want to see what sort of PCs they have here. okay. Not the most comfortable thing I've ever sat on, but not terrible. Okay, the keyboard is
RGB.
fairly cheap keyboard.
I mean, yeah.
The mouse feels very good though.
The PCs weren't amazing, but they also weren't terrible. I'll leave the specs on the screen for anyone who cares about them.
And on this side of the room, we've got 2 PlayStation 5 setups. They all seem to have Black Ops 6, Fortnite, Minecraft, Fall Guys installed. We've also got a futuristic
Minecraft
table, snooker table with LED lights underneath. There is 1, 2, 3, 4.
Jay, that's. Oh yeah, no, that did happen. Morning Myrtle. I forgot. Yeah, that's right. Myrtle. Smash or pass? I kinda like her movie version. I wouldn't mind. I think I wouldn't mind it. I think it'd be fine.
5, 6 different vending machines, and one of them sells burgers. And we actually have
Nobody cares, son.
We got microwaves for pizzas and a mini fridge.
So before I spent a night in my capsule
Ghost
pod, I bought a drink, did some gaming, and bought some food to take back to my capsule pod.
Now, I've just ordered some KFC. You might be thinking to yourself, Dan,
Don't tell him anything. Food on the bed.
Right here, it's not a window cover.
Oh, they got a breakfast in bed tray.
A table.
It feels like a little bit of like a mini apartment. I've got like a mirror, a safe, a clock.
She was 40 when she. Oh, whoops! Sorry, I went to click on the video. She was 40 when she shot her scenes, but lied and said she was 15. That's crazy. Sorry, I skipped that by mistake. Where's the KFC bit? I kind of want to see the food bit. Read on about enough ghost smut webtoons to know there's always a way. Oh, look at these burgers. Now playing with the Ouija board. Carcassonne burger. Dude, are you seeing the way they wrote burger on that one? Oh yeah, it's the Carcassonne burger. The burger. The bourgeois. It's the bourgeois. Bourgeois. Yes. Bourgeois. My goodness.
Burgers. And we actually have an entire kitchen. We got microwaves for pizzas and a mini fridge.
So before I spent a night in my capsule pod, I bought a drink, did some gaming, and bought...
Was that product placement? Why are all the prices like scratched in?
Entire kitchen. We got different with LED light. One of them sells burgers.
I didn't even notice that. A price increase, mate. Don't blame. Don't hate them. It's the economy. It's the economy. All right. Peeking under the bed.
And we actually have an entire kitchen. We got microwaves for pizzas and a mini fridge.
So before I spent a night in my capsule pod, I bought a drink, did some gaming, and bought some food to take back to my capsule pod.
Now, I've just ordered some KFC. You might be thinking to yourself, Dan, there's nowhere to eat this. But this thing right here, it's not a window cover. It's actually a table.
That's neat design. I like
this.
this.
A little bit of like a mini apartment. I've got like a mirror, a safe, a clock. I've got a table if I ever need to do like work or eat food, TV. And I've got a bed, obviously. And for only £45 a night, this isn't bad at all for what you get.
I like it.
It was now getting late.
So it is currently nearly 1 o'clock in the morning. I'm going to set an alarm for tomorrow morning. Going to put the airflow on maximum, turn off the light, and I'll see you guys in the morning.
When does the laser turn to skin him alive? It would be about this hour. White line on the window, on the video, shows how far you watched if you went back in that video. No, I think it just loads. That's just preloading the video because I haven't watched this far. You're a wizard, Harry. Was living like Harry Potter. I don't know. I don't think that's right.
So that was Future Hotel. What an experience that was. So appearance-wise, I'm gonna have
It looks
to give
great.
it a 5. It looked incredible. This was the best capsule hotel I've ever seen. Stuff to do.
I do wonder
You
if
have got
the
so many
capsules are
items to
stuffy
look
though.
into. I never have I imagined that I'd be able to watch my own YouTube videos in a mirror.
They
while
look a little stuffy. I really hope they're ventilated. If there's no like AC or ventilation, I really wouldn't like that. There's money to be made by renting out your understairs cupboard as a Harry Potter themed hotel. Is that legal? It probably is legal. Have you seen people do in apartments? They get like a multi-room apartment. They split a room into multiple little tiny claustrophobic rooms and rent those out as actual rooms and apartments.
Obviously, it has one of the
Probably bigger than a New York apartment.
That raises it. For comfort, though, I'm giving it a 3. The bed was comfy, but the bed sheet was very thin. It was like a piece of tissue paper. An overall value for money.
Although it has been the most expensive at $57 a night,
it has easily been the best. I'm gonna give it a 5.
Where actually is this? Let me look this up. Malaga? Future Hotel. Is this even Future Hotel? Malaga. Does this still exist? They do seem to still exist. They do have a page on booking.com. What's nearby? What country is it in? Is it in Spain? Say, Koyuki! I think that's Spain. Portugal? Portugal. No. Spain. It is in Spain. Okay, that makes sense. Show the theming for my understairs Harry Potter cupboard hotel. I'm gonna slam on the cupboard door every morning and berate my guest. I instinctively clapped at that. Harry, wake up! I got only 37 gifts this year, but last year I got 38. Yeah, I think people would pay for that. That could be like a wake up call service. Immersion. It's like I really am the 10-year-old Harry Potter being annoyed by Dudley. What's nearby the Future Hotel though? I would stay there, honestly. Let me see. What's an average night there in July? Probably more expensive. Wait, it's still 53. Okay, 53 euro a night is the cheap rate. For 2 adults in 1 capsule. Wait, 2 adults in 1 capsule? Are there 2-person capsules? That's what I'm looking. Okay, yeah. Oh, there's bigger ones. There's a 2 packs. There's a capacity of 2 capsule, which looks bigger. A deluxe double room. This room features a unique double capsule concept featuring shared kitchen and common areas. Living room. Wait, no, that's not. That's for the. Yeah, that's the common areas. That's besides the point. But it is bigger. We only have 1 picture of it. Only 1 room for missionary. That's right, son. If you want, you can take a look at the spacecrafts here. Not sponsored. Do they have a gallery? They do. Let me see if I can save a picture. Okay, that's the picture of the double room. I have it. I can show it to you if you'd like. This is the double room. Which doesn't look bad. I want to know how big it is. It's still, yeah, I mean, it is a capsule. It's supposed to be a capsule. It's just a double capsule. Menu. Future Hotel. Double bed, but the bed is enclosed. That's right. Search. Let me see. £53. Search. 2 adults, 1 night, no kids. $50 for two means 50 for done. It's 53 euros when it's at its cheapest. It could be 3 times that, depending on the dates. Room, bed and breakfast. Sure, let's see. But it doesn't say. Oh, say the size. Concept, blah blah blah. Smart mirror. It doesn't state the actual size of it. Not that I see. There's a selection of pillows though. Not even a bloody chair. I mean, yeah, it's a. The entire room is a bed, so you can't. Yeah, no, that's not gonna work. I'm gonna keep that in mind though. I haven't been to Spain. Can't have a cock bed. Let's see the video. What was I? Super Mario.
Money here. And now with this hotel taking the top spot, we can now move on to our next hotel.
And to get to that, we had to go all the way back to Amsterdam.
Again?
This is our next hotel. It's called City Hub. It's $60 a night, and it's not really a gaming hotel. It's more of a very high-tech capsule pod. So let's just do a quick fire round. As you walk into your capsule pod, you're met with a load of LED lights, a place to hang your clothes, and a lot of other cool technical features, like inbuilt speakers that you can connect your phone up to. Obviously, we've got the usual charging ports, and there is a place for you to hang your phone if you want to watch a video or
That's
a movie,
cute.
although it is quite far away. You've got some little windows, a big comfy bed, and in the hotel lounge, there's some sort of ping pong table.
Okay.
I wouldn't call this ping pong. Anyways, it was time to get to sleep and test out the bed so that I could leave my quick fire review.
Good morning.
City Hub was actually pretty good.
For appearances, I'm going to give it a 3. It was pretty clean, but there wasn't much else to it. However, the bed was massive, and I had an incredibly good night's sleep, so I'm going to give it a 5 for comfort. In terms of stuff to do, there's not that much other than playing on this questionable
It looks
ping pong
alright.
table. However, you are in the middle of Amsterdam, so I was able to go to like a zombie VR place, so I'll give it a 2
cute.
for that.
It's cheaper than a normal hotel room, but also
I wish I would have gone there. Did you see that one picture that was making the rounds of a whole office desk facing the bed? They got command center. I don't remember that. It sounds funny.
it's still quite expensive. So for value for money, I'm going to give it a 3. So even though it's not specifically a gaming hotel, you can still get a bit of gaming.
Engage.
And you know what? That score isn't too bad. So let's move on to the next hotel.
Make it so.
Currently, Future Hotel in Malaga is in the lead with a score of 18 out of 20. But let's see where we're heading next. Why is that plane going down south? Don't tell me. Do not tell me we're going back to Spain.
Oh my. Granada.
Yeah, so we're back in Spain because there is another Future Hotel location, which is even more expensive and apparently has a load of new features that we didn't see in the last one. The price for a pod here is $77 a night. So let's see if it's better than the last one.
It's Future Hotel again.
Yeah, it turns out it's exactly the same, or so I thought, as later in the night, everything would change. But we'll get onto that later. Let's do a quick hotel
Oh, no.
tour. So just like the other hotel, there is a games room. However, this one's different in its own unique way.
It's quite smaller than the last Future Hotel we
Oh.
stayed in, but the one thing I'm already noticing about this gaming setup is how much everything's falling apart.
Oh, it's a lot more
That,
shabby.
literally, if you pull that off a bit more, that's broke. Surely they all can't be Christian. Literally missing a wheel. Look at that.
Oh
The chairs are pretty bad, but
no.
maybe the PCs can make up for it.
This is probably like the most dodgy monitor ever. But out of all things, the PS5 is chained up. Like it is chained up. You could come in here and just take what you please, but the PS5, you ain't having that.
Okay, the gaming room isn't that good, but surely this hotel has some redeeming qualities. Like, I don't know, an entire spa that you have access to. Which initially looks really cool. I was
At least
having
Doraemon.
a blast for about 5 minutes.
This is a jacuzzi. It is a hot tub.
If you're on your own, it's boring.
I also noticed a camera in here that
Oh.
was conveniently pointed towards the wall, but it looked like it was on a swivel mount. Is that legal? I don't know. Future Hotel, I think you should.
No, I mean, it would be legal because this is a the spa. It should be legal specifically because it is an area where more people could go to.
But
yeah.
by far, the most heartbreaking thing that I found out was that these beds are not $77 a night. They're only...
They probably also just don't allow, you know, H stuff to happen. So it's probably for to monitor the area.
The package that I bought was for 1 hour at the spa garden. That is outrageous.
So if 2 friends wanted to stay here, it's £100 for an hour.
And it also technically means that this is actually the cheapest.
Wait,
gaming
what?
capsule
Hold on.
hotel.
What did you say? $50 an hour?
These beds are not $77 a night. They're only $27. $50 of the package that I bought was for 1 hour at the spa garden.
What do you
That is
mean?
Outrageous.
I assume there's entry hours for the spa, and he just went there for an hour, and that's like a bit of an
It's £100 for an hour.
And it also technically means that this is actually the cheapest gaming capsule pod hotel at just $27 a night. I guess we'll find out as to why it's so cheap. In the meantime, I went to go play some games in the gaming room, but
We've only been playing for about 15 minutes and it's already dead. However, I think there are some really cool gaming cafes around Granada, so we're going to head to one of them.
Gaming cafes.
it turns out that only a 15-minute walk away, there was a gaming cafe with some crazy setups. This place had everything.
Nice.
Spec PCs, great Wi-Fi, and it wasn't even expensive. Like, it only cost $2 to play for a good couple of hours here. So I
What?
decided to stay here for a bit. I mean, anything's better than going back to whatever this is. But eventually,
$2
day turned tonight, and I was about to find out why this place was the cheapest of them all. Now, for starters, unlike the other hotel, this one doesn't feature a snacks tray or somewhere to put your wallet. However, it does have a half-broken ceiling that comes up if you just push on it. And you know what? I thought that was going to be it. I thought that would be everything that would be wrong with this place. But after a couple of hours of sleeping in this pod, I was awoken by a strange noise, which turned out to be, yeah, the ceiling was leaking.
Oh.
I was getting a bit worried about the structural integrity of my capsule pod at this point, but I thought, you know what, since I'm awake, I might as well take my mind off it by playing some of the in-house capsule pod games. Unfortunately, the controller that comes with your pod has massive stick drift. And when I mean stick drift, I mean you push the joystick to one side and it just stays there. Honestly, is there not anything in this hotel that isn't breaking or falling
Oh,
apart? And to
no.
make things even worse, there wasn't any magic toilet. The
No.
smart mirrors weren't even working either. I'd had enough, so I tried to get a few more hours of sleep.
No automatic
but I ended
toilet.
up leaving early.
So Future Hotel Granada was not a pleasant stay. As you can tell, I've decided to leave this one extra early because it was not a good night. For looks, I'm going to give it a 3 because it
This
still
was
looks pretty cool. Stuff
pretty
to do though,
bad.
there is quite a bit to do.
A lot of
I know the
maintenance
game, though,
issues I see.
is quite bad.
Very
but you are
shabby.
in the center of Granada, you know, there's gaming
a shame.
cafes, loads of stuff to do. So for that reason, I am going to have to give it a 4. Comfort, I actually am going to give this one a 1. It genuinely, this was one of the worst night's sleeps I've had this week. And for value for money, I cannot believe this one was more expensive than the Malaga one. So I'm going to give it a 2.
And with that, these are the final scores of all the hotels that
It's
we
funny.
visited throughout this video. Congratulations to Future Hotel for being the best and worst gaming capsule
At first, I
pod.
thought he might be sponsored by that Future Hotel thing because he was like going crazy over it. But then from the same brand, from the same branch of hotels, just in a different area, everything sucked.
Hotel.
That's really
If you ever
funny.
Go to one of these, choose wisely on which one you go to. Believe it or not, I've actually visited a gaming hotel that is even worse than this Future Hotel one. So if you'd like to see that, you can click this video here.
Inconsistent brand. Wow, that is crazy. Humor. You know what? I think I should probably go back to sleep since I just ended up being awake until morning. So I think I'll just find a raid target and we can just stop for the night. Nice Zatsu though. Yeah, it's pretty late. I mean, I could usually if I finish around this hour if I've been doing stuff the entire night. Yeah, thank you all for tuning in. It was a lot of fun. Let me see if there's a nice raid target to go to. Back to sleep after a 3-hour stream. Yeah, it was, I guess, pretty short, 3.5. Yeah, I mean, it's fine. I started really late. I started late for the usual. I usually start about 3 hours before. Or 2 hours before. Yeah, it was fun talking to you all. Hope you guys had a good time here. Who's streaming? We've got... Who do we got? Anyone you guys want to watch in particular? Oh, Darizan is playing RE4. I assume that might be the remake, but I'm not sure. Corpse? Oh, that's someone else. Who is? Primrose. Mark this. 6-7. I'm gonna kill you. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for tuning in, though. Let's see. Do you guys? Do you have a recommendation? I really don't know who to raid. Honestly speaking. I just go to Zep, but Zep is doing some. I assume this is a Friend Slop collab. It's called Crash Out Crew. Cypher? You know, I never did raid Cypher Lunas. We could raid him. A nice little feller. We can go. Cypher Lunas. Why not? He's playing Subnautica. Oh, he's got a pretty cool model thing going on. Alright, I'll raid you guys into Cypher Lunas. Cypher is a pretty soft-spoken boy dude. Boy dude? Soft-spoken boy, wolf boy, man. Cyber fox man. Anyway, y'all have a great rest of your night. Arrivederci, or every day you say goodbye in Turkey. Boy dude is fun too, sure. Anyway, I'll see y'all in the next one. Raid message? The classic. Oh, I suppose I iced my bloody pants. You want to say aced my gaming pants? My gaming pants. In my gaming hotel. I iced my gaming pants in my gaming hotel with my stick drifting controller. How's that? Is that good? Is that anything? Jesus. Atlas swept. Anyway. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. If you want to come up with something on your own, feel free to do that, alright? It's so race bros. I used my gaming pants in my gaming hotel with my stick drifting controller. You did what? Anyway, catch you in the next one. Bye.